as that, because we've got a starting soon screen from Warframe themselves, so hey, why not just immediately go live? Time to send out the pings to everyone to say, hey, we're live! Let's see, live stream announcements on the Discord, send, and publish. There we are, and that should push that through to everywhere that needs to receive it. Welcome on in. Welcome everyone, as you trickle in. That is still slightly a little bit loud. Or maybe it's just the noise of it, I'll be honest. Volume balancing a live stream from Play Warframe, as ever, is going to be a little bit on the fun side, but we'll handle it, won't we? We will handle it. Let's move that screen around there. There we go. That's in the right spot. Yep, good. Cool. Welcome on in, Rev. Welcome in, Ladybug. Hello there, Action Movie. Hope you're all doing well. I've got my tea ready. I've got my emergency water as well. It's not really emergency, but it's backup, I suppose. That is a very, very hot tea. Hello, Moon. Hello, Carbon. Ask, have you ever played the Talos Principle? Nope. Talos, to me, is either some kind of Greek mythos, which I'm just not familiar with, or is a ship in Eve. That's all Talos is to me. Hello, Gorilla. Hello, Happy Hour. Hello there, Ash Demon Queen. Then thanks for Kitten for the levels guide. He's rapidly becoming one of my favourites. Excellent. Another one joins the cause of Lavos. Soon, no more energy will be spent across the entire Origin system. Maybe not that far. Maybe not. I'm excited for the DevStream hangout. Absolutely. I have had a bit of a weird day today, just in terms of getting work done. For goodness sake. Silly question on Discord. Anyway, are there any drops on the dev stream? Yes, there is a drop on the dev stream. I forget what it is, but I think someone said it was an aura former. Oh, sorry, I've not updated the Lavos command. Let me sort that out real quick.
2 years.
Let me sort that out real quick. And also, as well, to celebrate, oh my word, there's 2 of them happening.
Hey, did you get a new haircut? It looks nice.
I did a few days ago get a new haircut, yes. Thank you very much, Byte, for the resub there, up onto 7 months, and Mythic Spirit with the full 2 years. Oh, cheers indeed. Cheers indeed. Much appreciate both of you there. And there's Rory with the hydrate. Cheers. Yeah, when it's in a sub-message like that, Ladybug, it's slightly different. Yeah, I did not update the Lavos command with the Lavos guide. Let me copy that. Move it
TA
here.
checks for all the good stream and guides you make.
You are very welcome there, Subolson. Thank you very much for the 4-month resub as well. Joining the rapid resubs, all happening in a bundle there. Much appreciated, all of you. Thank you, thank you. Right, let me see. Lavos command. Want to know how to use Lavos? Problem solved. Let's update it with the new one. Boop. And then how about why Lavos? We'll leave that in. Or builds including orbits. I'll delete that because we got the updated video. There we are. So the new Lavos command is actually a bit shorter. But there we are. Nope, volume's gone a bit quiet. Let's turn that up a bit. There we go. I'll keep bouncing it up and down as needed. As needed. And likewise, I'll move myself out the way of things as needed throughout the dev stream as well. It'll be what it'll be. Indeed on that. Now, whilst we're waiting for Warframe dev stream to come through, we've got a couple things of stream notes as well. Firstly, after today's dev stream, I'll be putting up a poll in chat to let you guys pick what we'll be playing after the dev stream. So if you do want to stick around and have your say on that, then make sure you do get around to voting on that one. Absolutely. And going into March, I'm intending to make some changes. Firstly, I do need to make some time to add some bits and pieces to the merch store. Very, very satisfied to find out that Ellie picked up a couple items from the merch store during stream on a Wednesday, and they've already revived. These are custom printed items. Quality custom printed items, I might point out. This ain't some cheap tat. And it was turned around in less than 48 hours. I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy. And by the sounds of it, so is Ellie as well. So yes, Very good stuff. But I will be looking at expanding the merch store with some more items in there, so you've got more to choose from. And lastly, I see we have a hype train going at the moment. I have a plan as to do something with those as well for March specifically. You can look forward to announcements on that in the early part of March, which is of course starting tomorrow. So in the next coming days, there'll be some deets about what I'm doing with hype trains. Look forward to that. Hey evening, words of wisdom for a new player? Play the game, have fun, make sure both things are happening. If you're not playing the game, but you're on Warframe, that's called AFK, don't do that. And if you're playing the game but you're not having fun, that's going to cause burnout, don't do that. So long as you're playing the game and having fun, you're good. And if that sounds like it's a little bit obvious, no, trust me, some people need that wisdom. Some people need it. You hype for Whisper skin? If we know that we're getting that. I will see what will happen as and how DE delivers it. Yo, Penguin!
Kingy hide.
Thank you very much for the 13-month resub and also pushing the hype train up through a whole level there, which I believe even resets a timer on it. Thank you very much on that there, Penguin. Much appreciated. Does the drop time only start when DE goes live? Don't know. Depends on what they set to it. Look at it. Oh, it did not reset the timer on the hype train. Alright then, well. Yeah, I'll have 1 minute 20 if you wanted to get in on that then. Yes, you will need to have the Warframe actual stream open in order to get the drop. And do be advised that Twitch drops are very buggy, so keep an eye on it if you want to make sure you actually secure the drop. I cannot guarantee you getting the drop if you have the stream open and mine at the same time, or even just their stream open, it does just break. So keep an eye on it. But you can watch their stream and this stream at the same time, some people do in fact do that. Sorry, Geronimo, we can't help with addictions, even to Warframe here. We'll just encourage you to have fun. Can't help beyond that. Cheers, Chronosia. And by cheers, Chronosia, I mean cheers for the tip there, Chronosia. I noticed as well from Penguin with the hydrate at the same time. Cheers. Yeah, Chronosia, very correct on keep an eye on your inventory. A few minutes into stream, make sure you're actually making the progress. Here we go. Let's see who we've got in the DevStream today.
Hello,
yep, official stream to get the drop.
Welcome to DevStream 185. We're back for TechRot Encore Part 2. Oh, you're
all right then.
Are you a little? You guys have to high five now. A little jealous over there. Oh yeah, okay.
Good high fives all round.
Sorry,
never mind. Those were not good high fives.
Welcome to DevStream 185. We have so much to show you tonight, so get comfortable, get a drink, get ready, because you're about to experience the encore. But before we do, let's start with our introductions. We'll go with the coziest individual on the couch.
Hello, hello. My name is Paulo. I'm the design director on Warframe.
Hello, I am Rebecca. I'm the creative director of Warframe.
My name is Megan Everett. I'm your community director.
I'm Elise, and I'm a principal animator.
Hey everybody, Eric, audio lead on Warframe.
This is your first time.
You get to see their names as well.
Yeah.
No, you're great.
No
You're
nerves
great.
with Elise
We're gonna
whatsoever.
have so much fun. Okay, couple housekeeping bits out of the way, and then we're going to get right into it. Today's Twitch drop is a Aura Forma, which, if you know, is changing to
only on the main
Omniforma
channel, not here.
in the TechRot Encore release. So when you get your Twitch drop, maybe save it, maybe wait until TechRot Encore, and then you can use it as Omniforma.
That's right. These are the types of long-thinking skills that we are known for.
I think they're called schemes.
That's not
schemes.
nice.
Wow. Okay.
We love a scheme.
No, I've been accused.
No.
The last time.
And then the gift of the Lotus Alert after the stream is going to be your
Sounds like
classic
they'll convert
potato
it.
alerts
Sounds
for
like it,
Oracle
yeah.
Reactor Blueprint and Oracle Catalyst Blueprint. All right, let's jump into housekeeping. First one is a very exciting announcement. As you know, TennoCon is happening this year, as it seems to always do.
Yeah.
Our 10th year of doing TennoCon, and we did release tickets a while back, and they did sell out. Obviously, we are very thankful for that and are very excited to see your excitement to come to TennoCon. And one of the things that we added this year is the Tenno concert, which is happening on the
Yo.
Friday, which I think there's
Sign out
two
to Overdrive. Thank you very much for dropping your Prime here.
members.
Welcome to the channel proper.
Yeah,
We
we'll
have
be there.
we have schemes. We have big.
I'm so
Cheers.
excited.
Yeah, are you going to be
Same.
rocking out in
Yeah.
the front? Yeah,
Hell
we
yeah.
are doing like a full-fledged concert. This is like a rock show, instrumental show, everything. Like this is all in. So we really are bringing the stage performance. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, lots of tracks.
Those
from
who
99
manage to
and
get
some
tickets and get
classics
to
too.
go,
Exactly.
hope you enjoy.
And why we're talking about this right now is because we did sell out of TennoCon tickets, but we are able to launch Tenno concert tickets. So starting next week on Friday, we are going to launch a batch of Tenno concert tickets. So if you still want to come to London, Ontario, have an amazing Friday at the Tenno concert, experience everything that's happening that Friday, you can with this Tenno concert ticket. You can do !concert in Twitch chat right now, and save the Eventbrite date, if you will, for that. If you are on the wait list,
Okay.
you will be honored for that, so don't worry there. But we will have tickets going out on the Friday for everyone. So save the date and save the time. I believe it's
I
2
have to
p.m. Eastern
wonder
time. Those tickets will go live.
how many people
so put it in
picked
your
up
calendar,
TennoCon tickets
and
specifically
we obviously
for the
can't wait to
concert?
see you on the Friday and on the Saturday as well. These Tenno concert tickets specifically do not get you access to TennoCon on the Friday, so at the RBC Center, but we are putting a watch party together for you at the Hilton Hotel so that you can experience Tenno Live and the main stage panels from there. And you obviously will be at the Tenno concert, rocking out with us, slapping the bass, slapping the drums.
Oh yeah. I don't even use sticks.
Yeah.
Use your hands.
Slap the
He's a
drums.
bongo boy.
Wow, bongo boy.
Stick strumming.
Bongo solo.
Bongo, snare drum, bongo, kick drum.
And on the topic of TennoCon, the cosplay submissions are now open. So if you do !cosplay, it will send you over to the submission form. If you want to come in a Warframe outfit, or for the first time ever, Soulframe cosplay, if you want. If you want to be an envoy,
Okay.
just
See
not,
one of these.
not the
Yeah,
diaper
I want
one.
to be a shrine.
Just don't come as the diaper
Excuse
envoy.
me? Excuse
I
me?
mean, you can.
Excuse
You
me?
can. I'm just.
I'm
That was Rob's
I'm
costume.
completely
Yeah,
out of the loop as to what that's about.
I'm asking you don't.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I gotta draw the line. You can do !cosplay and submit, at least save your spot in it so we know that you are going to be working on a cosplay and save your spot there. As well, the Community Art Showcase submission is open. You can do !Art Showcase, and this is for your digital art and Captura, so we can collect a whole
Big
bunch
old bunch of
art,
announcements and
and
housekeeping, yep.
display it in our little, museum-esque that we do on the floor.
That's right.
Lots of
The
exciting stuff.
Leverian, if you will.
Ah, is Drusus then? Give him $1 for a
That's for all
holler?
you Leverian heads out there.
We love that. All right, we were kind of talking about this before the stream started. 12-year anniversary. Warframe is turning 12.
Nuts. We were all going through our tenure here. Like how long we've
Blimey.
been. It's been incredible.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going back in time.
That's
So
been a
we're celebrating
while with
12
Warframe, hasn't it?
years of Warframe, which is insane to say. I think some of you were here for that. Some of you may have joined at 10 years, 9 years. It doesn't matter. We're all celebrating together on all platforms. So starting March 7th, the anniversary will kick off.
is
If you're familiar with it,
just over a week
every
from now?
year,
Yeah,
not
it's a week
every
from
year,
now.
but when we started doing big anniversaries like this, we introduced the line of Dex items, and that's kind of like our anniversary-themed items. And we've, built
Mm-hmm.
up a large repertoire. There's a Wisp skin, there's weapon skins.
We did something every year at this point now, so it's
We have a lot,
Yeah.
and we do bring them back. So in-game will be alerts that will bring back all of these items. So,
so
if you,
everything we've ever done in anniversary is coming
that's
back.
right, that's right, baby. So
All
if you
of it.
missed out, I know our alerts are they grow.
Yeah.
So-
God.
So
I
it's a
know.
lot of
Well,
alerts
they're-
these
they're-
days.
They're separated out. They're
okay,
scheduled out.
okay.
But yeah, so if you missed one, or missed the Wisp skin, or Dex Dakra, or whatever it was, you will be able to participate in that, as well as seen here is our new Dex item for this year, which is the Dex Loris Ephemera. Rue, if you'd like to come to my gameplay.
Oh, okay, an ephemera.
Here's Arthur with it loud
Oh
and
my God!
proud.
You could
Wait.
stack it on top of the
Hold on.
Cyan
That's
Dana.
exactly.
Oh my God!
So if you wanted
It's an
to Dex
ephemera that
out,
sits
hold
I've
on.
always wanted
Roughly
to
where a
Dex out.
Sandana
it out.
goes. I mean,
People always
okay.
tell me, Reb,
Rue,
no
is
more
this
Dex
off?
out.
It's not what I
Rue, is this
expected,
alive?
but sure.
Ah, there
It's
she
alive.
is.
Oh
Come
yeah!
on.
Oh my
Look at
God!
A little stacking. You could
It's
put.
almost like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, Eric.
It took us 12 years to achieve this greatness in Warframe.
That's right. The stacking decks, What a look.
That's what they're saying.
great.
That's what they're saying. online.
Fair enough then.
We should have a new one every year, so it's further and further back.
Our,
Yeah, you can get a
poor
whole
Corey
lot
Sanderson
of
is gonna
themed
kill us for all
cosmetics
the
and
alignment.
weapons
need-
all together.
Sorry about that. So this will be the Dexloris Ephemera is going to be the login reward for logging into the build when the anniversary begins. We'll have a whole schedule listed out for you so you know exactly which alerts are coming live and when. And you can celebrate 12 years with us. Anyone in chat been here for 12 whole years?
Let's see it, chat.
I have.
You happen to have
Let's
a ephemera that isn't just
I
visual
have.
noise, right, Bleed? Yeah, fair enough.
We're going to
Do deck stuff come with free slot as well?
Oh,
They do,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
We're gonna be a teenager next year.
We are
11
angsty
years.
teenagers,
13-year-old.
which really fits the vibe. All right. Acid first. Sorry, thank you.
You get the blur effect as
we
ephemera?
have a very exciting
Kubelich,
giveaway
radiation.
that is currently live.
Moon? I think so,
Our
yes.
lovely friends Mark Holcomb and Jake Bowen of Periphery. As you know, we worked on a song with them for TechRod Encore.
Which you'll hear more of today.
Which you'll hear more of today. They provided, yeah, you can grab it. They sent over.
How let Dev talk about how long we've played Warframe? I'm not sure what you're
Ibanez.
actually saying there, Samson. Sorry. Gonna need to try that one again.
This
good
Ibanez guitar could be yours. This is. Sheesh. This is.
We sampled Rebecca
Seems to be
for all
shredding.
Yeah.
the guitar solos.
This is shredding.
This is actually Jake Bowen's not custom guitar, signature guitar.
Signature Ibanez
His
guitar.
Signature guitar. If you do exclamation point guitar, Rebecca, please. Please, get it away from her, please. Please. I saw my life right there. Oh my God. Exclamation point guitar, it will send you over to the, I believe it's set up, if community can double check and make sure. We'll send you over to the Gleam. It's a lovely Gleam
course, if
giveaway.
they call it any
up
commands,
until
mainstream,
March 28th.
mainstream.
So you have
Same with the
a good
drops.
amount of time to participate in the Gleam things that you need to do for that, and you could win a very cool guitar. What do you think of the guitar as our music master?
I think it's great. I think you'd look super cool just holding
wants
it.
Just hold it.
You could just hold it.
You
You
can
don't
just
even
hold
need
it.
to play.
Take it to like your next family dinner. Or,
Yeah. I hope we
It's
get to
very
talk
blue,
more
yes.
about guitars today.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Let's talk about it.
It could be fun, but not yet.
Blue guitars are kind of
on
a theme.
Steam and Discord, we've launched some new fun stickers for you.
And before you ask,
and
no, I'm
these
not going to
are
play
from
anything. I
community
play very,
artist
very,
Iris
very
Leach.
badly.
Sorry if I never
I
pronounced
know
it
great.
correctly.
These are so cute.
How cute
Keeps
are
me
they?
off.
Owie with the, my favorite is Maru with the endo ball.
Yeah,
just
But yes, there's a blue
loving
guitar
life.
right there.
So you can have these cute little stickers on Warframe Discord and the Steam store as well. If you
Those are
wanna.
so cute.
Very cute. Lotus with the thumbs up. And as well, Digital Extremes
can unlock,
1999 ArtStation Art Blast is live. A handful of very talented level artists,
it's
weapon
under the
artists,
stairs.
environment artists, UI artists,
Yeah,
and
it's under the
animators
stairs.
have contributed to a ArtStation Art Blast featuring a bunch of 1999 pieces, including, I took a sneak peek.
And Rob could do it better.
there's
I
a
could not know. I
concept
do
art
not
of
have
the
any
Scooticles.
skill on the
Oh,
guitar.
boy.
Like the whole lineup
Any.
of all the Scooticles in different colors, and I was like, now that's content. So you can check that out if you do want to participate in seeing
Oh,
the
how long
makeover.
have I been
Look at
playing
it. There's-
Warframe? I
if you've
started
ever
late
been interested in
2019,
Who's
Smolson.
making Warframe behind the scenes? There's so much more to the team than what you see here on the couch. You know, I mean, this is Elise's first time, but like we can speak for so much of the team behind the scenes that are making the levels you play. So please check out their work and give them a love. And Matt Chalmers is watching the stream, and he just texted me
Hey.
with "I want that
Welcome,
guitar."
Matt.
Too bad, Matt, you can't have it.
Cannot participate, but you're very cool, so thank you. And then
Aw,
last
poor
piece
Matt.
of news, really quickly, St. Patty's Day starting March 5th, we'll have some Infested Darvo deals, the return of the Shamrock, nope, that's a bad accent. How do you, Shamrock?
Color palette in Irish.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
I know you're not. you're not
English.
Sorry, do we even have an Irish?
English and Irish is not the same thing.
I know. Do we have an Irish employee?
Very true.
Do we have anyone with an Irish accent?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to
Yikes.
think of how I
Nope.
would say it.
I've never
Clearly
heard
there's a
anybody in the
diversity fail at
office with an
DE.
Irish
I don't
accent.
think
Can someone
But-
try
We
one?
used to, Andrew, before, yeah, but he left.
Okay.
Can someone do one? And
I can't do a good one,
I'm
but
not even gonna.
Pablo can do a great
I
one.
definitely will.
Just lacking
Oh,
Irish
that's
representation
it.
in the DE.
Yeah.
All right, we can't do have an
That's
accent,
it.
but that's fine.
Cancel them.
All right, housekeeping done. Who's ready for Tech Rock
Okay,
Encore?
my
Part
heart rate,
2?
if I was wearing a Fitbit, my heart rate would be here the
Fair
whole
enough.
time. Now, are we about to do it?
We're about to do it.
So, if you are taking a break from Monster Hunter Wilds, thank you for your time. You can, after we show you what we're about to show you, you can get back to your monster hunting, get your Arcvelds, but we have a big stream today.
We do. As you know, the
God,
last
how long is it
stream,
this time?
we kind of mic dropped
How long is it this
with
time?
news that there's 4 proto frames coming. There's Temple the Warframe, and
okay.
a heck of a lot more that you're going to see. And we're going to kick things off with introducing to you the proto frames. Enjoy.
Let's see what we got. And now Warframe's promoting smoking. Definitely double cancel. Okay, so we're pretty clear on who these two are.
Some safe house.
You want to risk it?
She has got to be freezing.
Or not?
No questions on who that is.
Let me do the talking.
And no questions on who that is. They're definitely not leaving us to guess in these cases.
Holy proto frame.
Welcome to TechRot Encore coming March 19th.
You don't know
where
the last
will
one?
be introduced to 4 new characters
It's-
coming to Warframe.
It's a guitar carrying
1999.
frame.
So for the rest of the stream, we will be talking about who these characters are, what role they serve, how they fit the story. So I'm just going to do like a top level right now, and then we can go into how everyone here has worked on them and brought them to life. So now that trailer is live, so oh my God, we've been
Sitting on that.
It was a whole different trailer 2 days ago.
yeah, literally.
So
Yep.
it's been coming in hot.
There's a Frost proto.
Yeah, and
Leslie.
we're really excited
Frost.
because this really is going to flesh out the world. So we'll start with this lovely image here. On the left, we have Nova, proto frame, also known as Kaya Velasco. You'll learn more about her. We have Temple, the Warframe, with Flare, the proto frame. And then we have a duo, Saren and Frost, also known as Minerva and Velimir. So what we're going to be doing is talking you
duo.
through these characters, what they add, and like I said, they will all have their own stories. So, which is to say, they all have arcs that you can complete through the Kim system, which Megan will start a little bit today, because they all are here and they all have something that the Hex and you can help with.
Answer what they want to know. Can I riz them?
You cannot romance them, and let me explain why. You
right.
can win each of their arcs, and you can learn more about them. They are not dateable. I am so sorry. But there are reasons why. They all have their own arcs to resolve that are quite personal to them. You can't romance
Oh
them.
my God, they're revolting.
I'm guessing the comments
You
on
can
that
in
channel
your
are
heart,
very
and
upset.
you can on third-party tools that you want to models, but like
Wow, okay.
in the game, the video game, you can get really close with them though, and it's actually quite emotional. So please prepare yourself with
Deep stories.
Yeah,
Promise.
yeah. I didn't mean to break your heart. It was Arthur who told me.
Yep, very much so. We know
All right,
exactly what
so
Reb's hinting at.
You're not getting friend zoned. So for example, Saren, aka Minerva, and Velimir, aka Frost, are married.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they in love anymore? And perhaps it's up to you to rekindle the spark that was once there.
And that's why you can't date them.
And that's why you can't date them.
That's
Or
true.
wake them up and sneak in.
All right.
Minerva
Drifter
and
marriage
Velimir
counseling.
are
Okay.
the adoptive parents of a very important character, Major Rusalka. And they are here to find their adoptive daughter. And you can help them. Will you rekindle their love along the way? And will you help them find Rusalka?
That came out of
Homework
nowhere.
for that duo.
How small is the
So-
world that
Interesting. Why don't we
both
learn
the
a little bit more about
parents
the
of
characters as we
Rusalka
go
are
through them,
protos?
Meg?
Sure. All right, here we are in the Hovenia Central Mall. You love it, it's familiar, you know it, but perhaps it has expanded a little bit.
That's right. So when we were going with TechRot Encore, we wanted to make sure that the inclusion
Arthur
of these
wearing
new
that.
proto frames felt like the world was changing. So the first thing to note is that the mall has expanded and we've added a new area to it. This is all something we
Cool.
want you to understand along the way as you're updating and playing with the Syndicate, which is to say, at rank 4 in the Hex Syndicate, new people will appear. Emotionally and story-wise, this is because you've obviously done enough to make sure things go well. I won't spoil it beyond that. But once you're rank 4 in the Hex, these characters will appear. Some of them won't talk to you until they're rank 5 because they really want to make sure you're locked in. But some of them will talk to you at rank 4. So Kaya Velasco is here. You can say hi to her. She
So
has
rank
a
4 and
feature
5
that
is
we'll
needed
talk
for
about
them to
later. Now you
arrive.
can go whenever
We
we're
could, I was gonna do it now if Pablo's ready
Sure.
for
Yeah, let's do it.
a yap.
All right.
I've been waiting for a Pablo yap for
It's
so
a short
long.
gap, I think.
Once you reach ranks 5 in the Hex,
The heck?
what the heck? What the heck?
What the heck?
You will have access to Kaya Velasco. She will trust you enough to get things going. So what's Temporal Archimedia?
Yeah, see, everyone
Oh my
excited about
word.
it. The Pro Archimedia, as you may have guessed, is essentially when we created the system of Archimedia, we always wanted to
I mean, oh yes,
make
but
it
oh
something
no.
that then we could implement in like new expansions with changes. So in this case, it's kind of similar to what you know, but it has an extra system, which is the sticker system. So these are stickers that you can collect by playing Deep Archimedia, and you can upgrade, and they'll give you certain buffs that you can use to kind of counteract some of the deviations and stuff like that from Deep Archimedia, and you can make some pretty interesting builds with that stuff. And she's the one that collects them all.
That gives it a bit of a new game plus,
15
I
new
suppose.
deviations, 11 new risk variables, and 7 new personal modifiers. The
just
personal modifiers
replayability,
apply
I should
here
say.
and back on the other Deep Archimedia, but all of the deviations and the risk variables are just for this one. So it will have quite a few different things that you haven't experienced yet.
And again
Over
with
there you can see the pick chips or the
Elite
There's more along the way, and those you can use to get more stickers to keep growing your collection.
And the way this works for you as a player is right now, if you're in the if you're playing Deep Archimedia and Netracells, you know you have basically like 5 searches. You use 2 for Deep Archimedia, 3
Yeah,
for
wow,
Netracells.
okay.
This uses 2 of those.
Yeah.
So your weekly option is now Temporal Archimedia, Deep Archimedia, and 1 Netracell, or however you
Oh,
want
they
to
share the
ratio out.
pulses.
So
Okay.
it's part of the same pool of gameplay slots, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
all
So
the
effectively
things
this
you
replaces
all the
2
1999
Netracells people are currently
missions and
doing.
stuff, so yeah,
Say
it's quite a
people,
bit,
I've stopped.
It's basically a refresh on that idea.
And it had the rewards. Yes, you want to show the Peely token rewards?
Yeah, I mean, you go into this. I don't know if they're all listed. So yeah, there's 3 new arcanes there. There's the Pilipics. There's a display to show the Pilipics as decorations, and then you can get boss for ones basically, kind of once you run once you get all the picks.
Once you're done, you can
Pilipics
still
with
just
the
dump into
arcanes,
Vosta.
you can
Okay.
get.
Not the crypto comments. Come on.
Yeah,
Not the
yeah.
crypto.
Kaya is a 1999 genius. She's starting the crypto bubble before it even.
Don't even put that out there.
90s crypto.
Yeah, but she does have her own story as well. And once we get back to the back room, we'll go over a little bit of how the Kim system has been expanded for these 4 new characters.
I'm
As
so
these are
glad I
people
can
planning
trust
to-
Warframe
you
to
can
not
show the
include
arcanes. I
crypto
think
real.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure.
You can just hover them quickly. They can take screenshots.
Oh, they
No
want-
need to explain it. Yeah, they just
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hot shot.
1, 2, 3.
Universal.
I'll catch that
Fallout.
on Reddit later.
Get your screenshots. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
I did see someone guess that it was one for Corvix, so there you go.
All right,
You did it.
you did it.
Each radio stays fixed on enemy something.
Can
Yeah,
I
I'll catch it
trade
on Reddit
Peely Picks to
later.
Romance Nova, please? I'm sorry.
Someone said they want to defrost Frost, and
You'll learn about where their hearts lie as you play. Oh, Eric Digital.
Eric,
There
what
I
do you...
am.
Yeah, I did see someone asking how is there.
hey, need someone to play games for you?
That's where I hang. I'm a new vendor.
Yeah. So can I come in? Can I come in?
I said,
All right, shall we go into the round table?
Yes, let's head to the pub.
Universal
Nothing
on
quite like
Ratifico.
settling down at the pub with the fellas. So Minerva and Velimir are here, and they're stationed here on the search for Major Nessie Rusalka, their protege, their military protege. You may have even noticed Frost, aka Velimir, with a cigar. Perhaps Rusalka got her smoking habit from him. It remains to be seen. But
See,
they will
yeah,
offer
parents
you,
have such an influence
at
on their
rank 5
kids.
in the Hex, some things. You'll have furniture from Velimir. So Velimir is the furniture dealer. He'll be
Oh.
bringing you
Come
traffic cones.
Ah, we finally have
This is
VLC
my favorite, how
compatibility.
giant
Got
it
it.
is.
Yeah, and
yeah.
nothing quite like.
He's like a dad with an eBay account.
He is like a dad.
Just a
Selling.
full garage.
Yeah.
They're gonna make
selling
those kinds of
random
decorations
things.
and
So
not
if you've
make
been
them
looking for
playable.
traffic cones, now's the time.
Coffee.
And then
table.
food.
oh, cool.
Rusalka's adoptive mother, Miss Minerva, has the Scaldra weapons. So you can get those from her, and she'll have those. So those will be the 4 weapons we showed last stream, like the sickle and the goosicle and such.
Scaldra weapons from
And
her.
of course, every pub has
Fair
a
enough.
stage, and the round table is no different, where Flair has been set up here with a. There's going to be a lot to unpack here for people in terms of exactly what's going on with Flair and Lizzie. So Flair and
Flair and
Lizzie
Lizzie.
are a symbiotic duo. Lizzie is a live talking guitar that has a very different personality from Flair. So they're a duo that is, you can decide how their story ends by playing their Kim system, and that's true with all of these characters. So you can figure out which way you want their stories to go by interacting with them. So Flair and Lizzie are yours to learn more about. Flair represents the new game mode, which we'll show later in the stream, and you can get Flair's parts, Flair's weapons from, and Temple, all from this store once you play the new game mode. So.
I mean, musicians do try to make their instruments sing, but I didn't think it was literal.
Clocked the new song that's coming, or at least the new song that was playing during that standby. Can we learn a little more?
Yeah, so each of the proto frames in here is getting their own new theme song. So you're going to be able to hear that theme song in the pub here around the stage area.
Could we play Solar Chronosia?
And the theme song that you heard at the intro was Saren's theme song, or Minerva's. So yeah, there's 2 more in the pipes. Matt's been cooking. And
okay.
we'll be, you
More
can hear
theme
them in the
songs?
pub. We'll have them on streaming. And also they'll be available from Aui's store as Soma chords.
Yeah, you can rock it. That's a Danielle dance.
Is it a Danny special?
There are some new dances coming for the
boy band.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have some
New
talented people
dancers
here
as
who
well,
did it
okay,
instead
yeah.
of the normal mocap actors.
Oh, interesting.
Helen.
Did you say instead of the mocap actors?
Well, yeah,
can
so
dance,
usually
at
me,
least.
Tim, and Wormsley will do the mocap, but I don't know how good our dance moves are, so we put the petition out to get some actual talent.
Do we have the mocap video? Do we have the mocap video of Elise in the suit?
The one that we talked about? Yeah, it's.
Oh, is that later in the show?
No, we were going to do Arsenal and then
okay,
do
great.
that.
Yeah.
Which we're on our way to do now.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Hello.
just a quick recap on that. We've got 4 proto
We're going
frames.
to do that first. Well,
Brand new
you wanna see
frame.
gameplay
The
right now?
new frame
No,
has
they
a
don't.
sentient,
We're
different
taking-
personality
We're going to
guitar.
do Kim,
Okay.
Lich, and then we'll do Arsenal.
All right. Let's do it. All right. So when you play Tech Rot Encore on March 19th, you'll have 4 new.
March 19th.
Well, technically 3 new places to chat.
It's
These
4
will
protos,
unlock
Jerry.
progressively, such
I don't know
as
where
for
5
rank
may have
4,
come
you'll
from, but
get
it's definitely
Limitless
4.
Star, who could that be? Who will Cold Trial be, and why are they trying to hide their tracks? And last but not least, Minerva and Velimir have a group chat with her. And this is where you can start to figure out what's going on with Major Rusalka. So let's see. Mom toxicated. Real answers. None of this hard to explain. What happened to her? We need answers. What do you think, Meg? LOL. Oh, Papa Polar. No reason to be like that. Start with a hi, how are ya? Sorry, pal. When M's got a target in sight.
Oh, they're fighting.
They're fighting.
Oh, gods.
Ouch. Mom and Dad are fighting.
Mom and Dad are
Immediately with the
fighting.
fighting.
Flashbacks, the update.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So Minerva and Velimir, I assume.
Come on, give me a sparkle.
Give me a
Give me a
spark.
sparkle.
Uh-oh.
You're saying they're not going to add Victor to Kim?
They're fighting.
They are fighting.
can you imagine?
So
They are.
you are a therapist now.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I get the feelings. What are you going to say?
Ooh, I'm so extremely confused.
Megan.
Sparkle me. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm flopping.
You're
the
in your flop
therapist.
era,
I'm
Meg.
a flop therapist.
Good cop, bad cop.
Oh.
See what you can do.
It's not going the way they want it to.
Yeah, let's have a little conversation. How far do you want me to go?
That's fine.
Okay. Bye.
So, as you can see, the arcs for these characters will be yours to explore through the Kim system.
That's
So-
right.
Yes.
I'm hearing more and more
therapist simulator.
Message sounds.
Oh, you can stay on gameplay.
just
room.
spamming through.
So we'll show the protoframes in the arsenal in just a second, but I want to address what's happening here. I have a
Malware
virus threat.
found.
Yes. So another way, if you choose to engage with the Technosite Coda system coming, your KIM system, I'm afraid to say it, your computer might get some malware. So if you get a Technosite Coda, you will be able to engage with it through the malware, and you can learn a bit more about how to progress through this here. So as you can see, Megan has a Technosite Coda that have support for tints now, so everyone's will look different with different 90s color schemes. This is where you learn about what you'll get if you vanquish or convert. In this case, if Megan converts, of course, she can trade them to anyone or use them as a on-call, and if she kills them, she'll get the tokens for the Technosite Coda weapons. And we have 2 cosmetic bins that players will be rewarded with. So that's, like we said last time, we want to make sure that anytime you generate a Technosite Coda through a computer virus, you'll always get at least 1 cosmetic. So yeah, lots of cosmetics for you to get.
All right.
Well, and we'll show you
Lots
some
of
of the
cosmetics.
ephemeras
Fair
today.
enough.
We are going to. Rue, if you can just disappear. Or sorry, disappear. I didn't mean that. Sorry. Sorry, I meant
Please
like
don't, please
away
don't.
from my gameplay. I'm so sorry.
So am I again.
Just kidding.
Damn it.
Just kidding.
Oh, I saw a question. Can we change the mall music by the stage? We did add that.
Yes.
So with the update, you'll be able to switch which music you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are we putting all the songs there or just a handful?
All 3 of them.
From the system.
And you can switch through them. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
As somebody
we
who
can take a
plays
look at some of
most of
those
the music
lich,
off now, I hadn't noticed.
ephemeras right now.
Cool.
We do have a couple to show you today. Still work in progress, but we wanted to show you a few that we have, just to kind of get an aesthetic. There's kind of a mix of nasty, infested ones, and then this
That's a pretty nice one,
crazy
yeah.
energy ones.
All right. We hope you enjoy a mix of nasty.
This is giving face hugger. Am I right?
Oh, that's cool.
Am I right?
They're very monster focused.
Very monster. This one's
The
getting
previous one was
impaled.
giving Nintendo
Oh, God.
lawsuits.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Why?
Wait,
Oh,
wait for the George Lucas lawsuit. Am I right?
what the heck?
That's funky.
It's giving.
So there are 8
I'm so
coming.
wrong.
So this is just 4 of the 8 that will be coming. The other ones. Actually, I have a concept. Yeah, if we want to show that, you'll see the other nasty ones. So we have the tails, infested tails.
Yeah, we have an infested tail one, which I'm really excited about. And there's a lot of gorish ones. Like there's a heart that comes out of your body, which is super fun.
Oh, I can show that one.
Oh, nice. There's like something lodged in your shoulder, which is quite badass. So these are what you can look forward to in the Technosite Coda system. You can unlock these by playing that and get those ephemeras. Collect them all. Yo, what happened with the Yeah, look at the heart.
Okay, wow.
I love it. I think it's so rad.
That's
so
dramatic.
It's so weird.
Look at it wiggles.
I know.
Oh, God.
It's sick. Come on.
Nightmare. Nightmare.
Here, you know what? If you wear that and go stand in front of Saren, she might
Touch it.
touch it. If you want a romance,
Don't promise him something you can't deliver.
I'm not delivering that. I'm lying.
Backtracking a tiny bit, the yellow pimple that I had, that I don't have anymore because I killed my lich.
Okay.
You didn't see it happen.
There comes a time in everyone's life where consequences for the lich system, you kind of run out of ideas, right? Like, oh, they'll steal credits, they'll steal resources. What would be a more punishing consequence than a cosmetic one? So what we've done.
Fashion
Are they
frame.
killing
if you have a
people's
Technosite
fashion
Coda,
frame?
You get a zit, and it grows and grows and grows and grows. So it is
So mean.
the consequence for the Technosite Coda
That's
is
endgame.
cosmetic, and it is up to you to destroy the Technosite Coda before your zit gets too big.
That's so evil.
Wow.
It's a
Okay.
Hey man, acne in the 90s was outrageous.
Listen, yeah, it is purely a cosmetic consequence this time. They're not going to steal your resources. They're not going to steal your credits, but they will.
This is way worse.
Steal your wreath.
They will
The most
steal your
endgame
wrist.
possible threat they could have gone
It's a
with.
negative 10 riz.
Yeah. So again, that's why Minerva wants nothing to do with you.
There you go.
It's okay, she doesn't want anything to do with anyone.
Yeah. Prepare for your that's your telltale sign that you have a computer virus.
There you go. There you go.
How big can it grow? Only one way to
find
find
out.
60% frame or whatever you have active. We'll have to find out, won't we?
Oh yeah, I guess I did forget to show that. The stickers for Deep Arca Media, we did commission from some lovely community artists. I did want to show them here. Nelisar,
Aw.
Derica, Freyaloy, Daster, and Bug Breach. So those are kind of the different variants of stickers that they put together, which are
Cool.
super cute.
They're adorable.
The rat with pizza at the
rat
top
with
left
pizza,
is
like,
That's like
get-
me
so
every
cute.
weekend.
That's every night.
I know, man.
Every
Crust
night.
first.
Ratting about the house.
Oh, just being a rat.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you to those lovely community artists for working with us on those. It was super fun to do. All right, back to gameplay. Rue, sorry. All right, ready for some Proto Frame Arsenal?
Yeah.
Up close and personal look,
Let's
shall
check 'em
we?
out.
Let's check them
Have
out.
a look at them.
So of course the 4 new proto frames are also available as Gemini skins. Here we have Velimir II, aka Frost. He is, you know, just perfect. I'm not even going to say another word.
Yeah,
because
this is the good work
Okay,
of
then.
Bento.
yeah.
Always just
Lord have mercy.
I wish I could zoom in even further to his face and just like,
I think if you customize his hair color, can you hit random a few times?
his hair won't change, but yes.
Oh, okay. But if you go to hair color, will it change?
Yes.
Yeah, click on
You
hair
can
color.
get crazy.
Randomize that.
That's as far as I can zoom in.
Okay.
But yeah,
Random.
you can get crazy with it. Oh, sorry. Here.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh,
He's got, like,
Ginger Fox.
A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man.
Undo.
Yep, those
Yeah.
are
Big
indeed
old
random
average.
colors,
Yeah.
cosmetics.
Get crazy with it. In the 90s, man, they
Oh,
got
yeah.
the manic
Yep.
panic of it all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go to Shoppers Drug. Sorry, that's Canadian. My bad. So sorry. But yeah, he's got some great coloring tints. Oh yeah, baby.
I just want to point out the work that Bento did in his biceps is
Look at them.
insane.
yeah,
Like,
90% of the time was for biceps, and then 10% after that.
like look at his arms.
We're gonna have to call him Bento Biceps.
yeah.
Those are some
So this is
thick biceps there, yeah.
yeah. He's making us all weak.
This
for sure.
Frost is
But
strength modded.
His partner in life at some point before things went so horribly wrong was Minerva. And Minerva is using the Saren, so they somehow got the batches for Saren and Frost, perhaps from Entrati. Minerva is quite a capable military woman, and she is very interested in finding her Rusalka, her Nessie. Obviously, they share assets in some ways.
That's a way to put it, I guess. Sure.
But obviously, Nessie takes
Right.
after her mama. So
And if you really want to
She
get
looks
crazy,
awesome.
yeah,
you
this
I'm
is,
just-
this
Real.
is
There you
Adele's
go.
awesome work.
yeah, Adele did an
There is
amazing
nothing
job with this.
I can address
Lots
on
of
any of
amazing
that.
inspiration from the 90s. So a lot of 1999 inspo for the accessories and the aesthetic.
oh yeah. Oh wow. Get wild with it. Oh.
Those color channels.
Pretty
Yeah,
insane
honestly,
that you made them
if I
this
were to make
hot
a
and
bingo
then didn't
card,
make them romance, but,
having
like, at least make
Rusalka's
them-
parents turn
least
up as
just make
proto
them
frames
the-
was
Just make
nowhere
more
around.
romance sins, okay?
She's like, I just want to do
Okay.
some more kisses.
Let's get I guess we should go on record now for like the future of romance and everything. And obviously we are a company that as a team, like we adapt, we change things around. I'm not saying that these 4 are going to become romanceable because they do have quite set arcs, but we are,
Right.
I see what's happened here. which
You
is-
shouldn't have brought me
See what
on.
you've done.
I see what I've done. Sometimes the wanting is greater than the having.
Can we talk about the perfect being who is Miss Kaya?
Yes.
Oh, look how cute she is with her stickers.
Yes.
Yeah, the stickers, man.
That is a
Nathan did
lot of
such a good job
stickers.
on this.
Yep.
She looks so cute. He also did temples,
Yes,
face,
which we'll
not
see.
the body.
So Kaya is, of course, Nova. She is the youngest of the bunch, and that will be involved in her story and how she sort of feels about everything that's happened with her. Her proto frame is just perfect.
Look at the little charm.
Yep. Yeah, she's got all her charms.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
know
I
my
was gonna
favorite part about this
backpack.
skin?
What
They
it-
took her classic Nova legs and put
Yeah.
them over sneakers.
It's perfect.
Like
Oh, that's
you
cool.
can't,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
couldn't make a better proto frame.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's
great.
just so cute.
She's so
It
cute.
works.
And do her hair.
Yeah,
open
it was
to
just
yeah,
so
it's
good.
her hair tints so beautifully.
Oh, pink lemonade.
That's
It's
nice.
so cute.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, if you were around in
candy.
1999, there was like a Gwen Stefani pink hair
Yeah.
era that Kaya is drawing from.
Blue's cool too.
she's so gorgeous. Ooh, play with it. Okay.
Hey.
Ooh, a little
They could be
blue.
sat on random for days.
Ooh.
Yep.
They
so
really could.
It's so fun. Like all the channels that you
I
can
like
play
your
around
little
with.
plasma thing on
Yeah.
her chest.
Yes.
That's
That-
cool.
yeah.
Super cool.
Like very, very well thought out accessories that the team just went nuts and went in for. So we're very excited for you to meet these characters. Yeah, the No Doubt pink hair, someone in chat knows. Yeah, yeah. She obviously was a No Doubt fan of our girl Gwen. And then last but not least,
Our flair. Well, hold on. Don't look at Temple. Don't look at him.
Look at Temple. Look at
don't do
everyone.
it.
Look.
Look away.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
shit.
cool.
So
They are definitely a
Kaz and
rocker.
Nathan, where to begin?
Cooked.
Yeah. Flair is very much everything about rock and roll, glam rock. Kaz has been wanting to
That
put a
is
glam
100%
Warframe
glam
in
rock,
game
yeah.
for I think 7 years. They said. So Temple is here, and they are peak rock. A little bit of ex-Japan mixed with Bowie, mixed with everything rock and
Yeah.
roll. So we're hit random a little bit, see what happens.
Wanna go
Oh no,
on?
don't change color, or can you change
I
color?
think we can.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, those are indeed color channels.
And maybe bring out Lizzie in the arsenal. I don't know.
See a little Lizzie action?
So Lizzie has a lot to say. Lizzie was born from. I want to read the flavor text. Lizzie was born from Flair's own tech rot-infested blood. More than a mere instrument, she thrums with fire-spitting fury. And you will hear her voice as you.
Blood-made guitar.
but,
Okay.
not today.
But if we listen. Oh, it's not set up.
Oh.
Listen to those UI sounds.
Yeah, look at those clicks. No, they were playing a strum the last time I did this, but that's all right. Lizzie shall be Lizzie.
Okay.
There is sound today. Just we turned off some of the voices because there's some work in progress lines.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything. But
Makes sense,
we
makes
kind
sense.
of
All
alluded
right.
to it, but the mocap for the Proto-Frame
Oh, yeah.
teaser trailer that we did, it's all you guys.
Look, you can't get a better mocap actor than Tim, and he puts his heart and soul into every single recording. It's an absolute joy to work with them, but yeah, it's something else watching it.
And we're about to watch.
Here we go.
So you're Kaya.
Yeah.
Kaya in the Proto-Frame trailer.
And Jeff is just Jeff.
Yeah, the first
right.
take he did of this, he actually scared me with like how much I thought he was going to run into me.
And the T-pose is going to be very
Is that
popular.
like a salute to animators everywhere? The T-pose?
I mean,
It's to
pretty
reset.
much.
Full send.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love that it starts and ends with that.
Just giving it.
Was
his
it
all.
necessary for the
there was about
guitar to
6
be
hours of footage of
mocapped
this,
with a
but-
sword?
No, there wasn't. No.
That's why we haven't seen Tim in like a week.
Yeah.
He's recovering.
Some say he's still jumping.
I just,
Still in the room.
He's T-posed in the room.
I mean, it works. It's just of all of the
Dedication. You
props.
can't
I would
deny
have figured that a
So this
guitar
was
would have
for
been
The
easier to
Sin,
get
and
than
from
a.
that point, that was the past
sword.
month of your life, I think.
No, I wish we had that much time. Yeah, no, I did up to when Kaya says "let me," and then Tim did the shots after that.
I suppose Warframes and more likely to have swords around than guitars.
It's been a pleasure to
guess.
watch it come together. The children of
Had to
the
impale
Warframe
yourself on a
community
guitar?
have no idea what was coming today, I think. So you saw our
Probably on
protos
Live Leak
that
somewhere.
are the key characters in the Tech Rot Encore update.
I'm loving the teas.
There's just
Fair Jedi, fair.
That's all you really need. Oh, we could do a platinum prize. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I keep forgetting about those. Before we move on to Temple, anything else Proto-Frame that you want to mention? Good, great.
Well, the thing I had written in all caps was set romance expectations. So I think I did that.
Did that
I think
for
she has
you.
done
now
that.
punished.
How great.
They're going to have to
now
suffer that
punished
every
for
time they
the
choose a
rest of
character
the
now.
time. But you. How would Arthur feel if you or
Congrats
Allie?
to Goblion.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
Goblion.
Like I kid around as much as the romance thing would be amazing. Like the narrative stuff that is going on is top tier.
Yeah.
So it's not you're not missing out. Like the narrative team done such an amazing job on putting all the kid stuff together. So it's not a loss.
You can still love someone without kissing them.
How true.
That's so nice.
Yep.
Yeah, no, for real, I do think it's more interesting also that it's not like we just did the same thing again.
Yeah.
We wanted it to be different. It was I will say we really struggled with it, but when we resolved why we could do it differently for round 2, we just committed. So I guess the most appropriate thing
Yeah, I
to
mean,
say
it's
would be like,
valid.
I apologize if you wanted to romance all of them. I still think in your heart of hearts you can write your fan fictions or use them as the skins, but their stories go in different directions, and that was a choice we made. So an apology if you want it, and otherwise, yep.
Can't always be a love song.
Can't always be a love song.
Aw, that's lovely.
And someone won the plot prize.
Oh, it was
Gone.
Gob Lion, I believe. Gob Lion. You
Yeah,
won
I'm glad someone
1,000
actually
platinum.
read
This
it
was the
there.
Warframe Twitch channel you watch right now. In-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we'll get you your 1,000 platinum. Gob Lion. All right, are we ready to talk about our 60th Warframe Temple.
I sure am.
Up to 60 now?
Look at
Over
that.
60.
Damn.
Just a little knee slide, no big deal, with the alternate helmet.
helmet.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
we'll show you in the arsenal
Rock and
as
roll.
well. There they are, Temple in the Warframe
cool.
flesh.
Yeah, Kaz just cooked on this one for, I don't know, nights, tears, blood, sweat.
Yeah. What is
And,
it? 7 years in the making.
Yeah, and then pretty much all of the animations, if not all of them, are done by Sung, who's just so talented. I mean, we have, I think, 15, I think this is the 60th Warframe
Correct,
now.
that's right.
And then, so each Warframe has 32 new animations, each one we do. And then, so for like 59 times 52 is, I think, 1,888 current animations in game. And then you've got to do something different than what's already been done. So like actually it's really creatively demanding to make new animations for each Warframe, and somehow every single time he just absolutely kills it. So
It's incredible work.
the unsung hero of the team.
Hey.
I'll see myself out.
Well deserved, Sung. So yeah, this is the rocket helmet, the alternate helmet
It's very
for Temple.
Elvis-y. I love it.
it's so sick.
And it comes
The
with jiggle
deadliest
physics.
mohawk I
Fair
have
enough.
literally ever seen.
Mohawk's physics, finally.
Yes.
Whatever game
Mohawk
needs.
physics.
Mohawk
yeah.
physics.
Yeah.
We've peaked. Jiggle. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that jiggly. Maybe it is.
Why
It's
does it
pretty
jiggle?
jiggly for a
What
helmet.
do you mean?
It's not a stiff mohawk.
It's
Anyways.
tech rot flesh. What do you expect it to do?
Ooh, yum. So yeah, this is Temple, our 60th Warframe. I don't know if you want to talk about their kit now, or do you want to do it when we go into gameplay?
I guess we do gameplay and
Yeah.
I'll just yap over it.
I do want to quickly mention Temple just come with a signature pistol. This is the Riot 848 that has a very unique
right.
kind of bullet. Well, it's got Albercontrati tech into it with
Yeah.
the bullet retraction.
Yeah, so it's like a 1999 weapon with Entrati silencer, and the Entrati silencer basically makes all the bullets after they get shot teleport back to the weapon and then deal damage to whoever they were. So basically they kind of
Yeah.
impale the enemy, and then when they come back they do.
Oh, right.
We'll give you a little
Bullets
show
go out
of
and
that
then
in the game.
Megan's gonna teleport
come
some
back
bullets.
again.
I'm gonna
Right.
zip them right back to me. All right, we'll just jump into a
I
quick
think.
little
I understand.
Rue
We'll see.
manner.
We'll see.
Hey, Rue!
I think about it every time.
Let's go!
Why we didn't spell it like his name? Missed opportunity. Temple's also going to come with, obviously, Lizzie the guitar, some shoulder bolts as well to really accentuate the rock star, and a Signa as well that is very
Rock and
Stardust
roll.
rock star.
Rockin'. We're trying to do our best. Don't laugh at us, Elise!
Liz, what are you laughing at?
Yeah, that's just how we talk in England.
Yeah.
All right, Pablo, what am I
What's
seeing in the
going
middle
on?
here?
Yeah, so
Oh.
obviously this is our second musical frame, so we wanted it to be different than than in the case of Octavia is more like the melodies and
So,
composition and stuff.
Octavia's third?
And in the case of Temple, it's more about rhythm. So what you see in the middle is a metronome, and essentially if you cast your abilities when they're in the center of the metronome, they get enhanced things. So for example, they have 50% power efficiency, so you're pretty incentivized to always use it there. And
Okay,
every single ability
50% is a
has,
lot.
Kind of a special way of scaling based on it. So your first ability, as you can see, creates flame pillars in front of you of all the enemies that you attack. If you nail the timing, again, it has 50% efficiency, and it deals way more damage. It creates more pillars, essentially.
Right.
The second ability, it creates speakers that will deafen enemies in front of you, and it will add, you see those little effects around them, basically makes them more vulnerable to crits. So if
More vulnerable
you,
to
like if you
crits.
shoot
Oh,
a
sorry,
regular
I pressed
enemy, like just shoot a random enemy, so we can see some yellow numbers and yellow and white numbers, yellow white numbers, so you can see. And then when we do this one,
Keep pressing
not
3
that
to look at that.
stop pressing. There you go. So now it's yellow and orange, right? So they're
So it raises
essentially
the
more
crit
vulnerable
level.
to crits. If you nail the
Okay.
timing, they're even more vulnerable to crits. So you really want to try and get that timing down. Then the third ability is kind of we did something a little weird, which is essentially is like a dual purpose ability. From one part,
so
it
it's
gives you a
hey, you're
buff,
supposed to
which
activate in the
is,
middle of the beat.
added,
I mean, when a
heat
metronome
damage
clicks, it
for
clicks
you
in the
and all your
middle of the
allies to your
pass, doesn't it?
weapons. And every time you get the timing right on the metronome on any ability, the duration of that
Isn't that
buff
how a
increases,
metronome works?
and the amount of that buff increases. So you can keep growing it and growing it and growing it if you're nailing the timing. But also, you can use
Alright.
it at any point as an oh shit button, because it makes you invulnerable and it heals you and gives you shield. So yeah, it's generally just a buff, but also if you're like in trouble, you can just cast it at the moment and you'll get saved. So it's like a a double use there that we tried. And last but not least, as you guys have seen on middle, as you're building
Lights
up
blinking on the sides.
from,
The light in the
landing
middle of the
abilities
metronome is
metronome,
blinking
you're
in the
charging
center.
up for your exalted weapon, which is, let's see. So you get a giant flamethrower from your guitar. If you ever watched
Flamethrower from the
Mad Max,
guitar.
look,
Witness
familiar?
me!
All right.
Hanging off the side of a truck.
Guitar flamethrower.
Guitar flamethrower, very
So
important.
And you can also aim. So if you aim, you can see in the bottom right, all her abilities change into different elements. And you can throw projectiles for that element and basically prime enemies with that. So if you want to do viral,
okay.
you just aim and press 1, and it'll just create a projectile, and everyone gets viral and magnetic and whatnot. If you do it on the timing, the projectile is bigger and has higher status chance. So you can basically murder them with fire, but also you can remove their defenses, slow them down, all of that.
Prime them and burn them.
Amplify
Pretty
damage
simple stuff.
with
All right.
viral, so on and so forth.
And you can also just hold it down for just
Yeah,
fire.
you just want to do mayhem.
Yeah.
You can also just do
Fire.
mayhem.
Mayhem.
Ignis Wraith
Yeah,
lovers
so
are
that is Temple.
absolutely giddy
60
right now.
Warframe. I hope that you got good rhythm.
Yeah, good luck.
The question I've been getting over and over whenever people see this frame is like, what if I'm terrible with my rhythm?
And it's like,
This is a good way to
It's not
practice.
as bad as it might seem.
Yeah.
you
Like
know.
your abilities still work. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you don't get the boost.
Yeah, and for example, the 50% efficiency, I mean, you can always just mod around it, right? So it's not like the end of the world. But I would definitely recommend that you do try to get in the timing. The timing
Playable
is
if you've
pretty
got a rhythm,
forgiving,
but it's
so
recommended to have
I
rhythm.
think we saw that if you just spam the button, you get it like 40% of the time. So
Yeah.
yeah. And the first ability is the helmet.
That's
Yeah.
right. Pyrotechnics.
So that is the helmet ability for those that are going to be feeding Temple back to
Oh, I want to show the riot
the
too.
tech rot from which. Yeah, let's check out the secondary.
Okay. So unless there's something special about that first
Boy.
ability,
On
that's going to be a
reload.
pointless
They
helmet.
come flying back.
If you like guitar sounds, this is a good one for you too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Giovanni from the sound team's been putting a lot of work into this, using bits and pieces from Periphery actually.
Yep.
who
Yeah.
supplied a lot of cool
Yay.
guitar tones, and also Jess on the sound team who can absolutely shred, did a session with us. And yeah, Giovanni's been putting it all together.
So if I'm seeing that right
lots of
there,
really
it's
cool
when you
sound effects
reload,
into the
yeah.
guitars.
pulls the bullets back, and that
the
damages
best
the
sounds.
enemies
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
that
so
already
cool.
got damaged.
Kaz, 7-8 years in the making, I forget, but that glam
Oh,
rock
it's a
frame
feature.
lives on.
We got there.
I remember the first sketches. I remember it all. The passive is
The metronome. It's
Is
called
the-
like backburner.
Is the
Backbeat.
50%
Backbeat.
efficiency?
Maybe still
if
get
you
feel for
cast
full
in the middle.
ability even if you miss
Yeah.
the timing. I think they said
Alright, now, we
because
did talk
you'll
a
hit the
little bit
timing about
the
40% of the time
characters,
randomly.
you know,
That's how it's
Flare,
intended to work.
Temple.
The
There's
skill
a brand
issue.
new game mode.
That's right.
And why all this is how all of this
I
ties
couldn't
together.
quite make out the details on the
It's
ammo
also
either.
also-
Sorry, I
Can
missed.
you recap the abilities? Like, we just did it.
I can show the screen if we want to do it really quick.
That's fine.
Alright.
They can rewind.
Pablo's offended that you didn't listen to his wisdom. He's done this 60 times.
I've cashed out
No,
for
it's
comically
guitar
fast shredding on 3.
flamethrower.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
That's your goal.
All right, so we are going to go out to a new game mode. So here on your computer, you will see a new game mode at the top left. This is called Solstice Square, and this is Defense with a Twist. So this is a game
okay.
mode with 2 twists, 3 twists, 3 twists.
Defense with a twist with a
Maybe
twist with a
even 4.
twist. What a twist.
Pablo is giving us like the
I think the
eyes.
proto
It's a lot of
skins,
twists.
they look cool.
Does that just cancel all each other
Now
out?
there's no twist.
There's no twist.
So in our defense with 3 or 4 twists, it is only 3 waves. So that's the first big change with Tekra Encore, is that we have taken all our 5-wave defense structures and pushed them down to 3. Here you are, Flare and Lizzie are playing a concert at the end of the world. Victor wants to kill Temple and their band for everything they did.
Oh.
You'll find out the story as you play, and your job is to defend Flare and Lizzie as they rock out at the end of the world. This is the last concert in Hulvania.
We're
and you
defending the
must
concert at
defend
the end of the
Temple.
world.
The twists
I mean-
are not limited to
Sure.
obviously the shortened wave, but we also have structured it so that at the end of each 3rd wave batch, there's going to be a berserker coming that Victor sends. That if that berserker reaches Temple, it's not going to go well for you in the mission. So it's a little bit of like the like
Defense
the demo
disruption.
lists, but with a defense twist. So it's kind of combining what makes those game modes fun and just a little more high energy, high paced. So it's like disruption mixed with defense and shortened. So it's just like boom, boom, just a little more high energy.
Sounds
the
pretty cool.
defense change, I don't know if we had mentioned it, but the
So-
defense change is going to be general change.
Yes.
It's going to be
So
another group
basically,
of teams
any
taking on
defense mission in the
Vecna
game
whilst we
that is currently the 5
do the rock.
wave is now going to be changed like Duviri, which is like 3 waves. They come faster. It's like snappier, keep things going.
Yeah, and good thing Meg
Yeah.
has Velimir on here. You can see the skin in action.
He's just so hot.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just something about fighting in the middle of a concert too. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
so fun.
And there's one twist that we'll see at the end of Wave 3 as well, but you'll hear the song. Can players hear it right now?
No, it's not playing.
Oh.
Is my music off?
No, I hear the 1999 general music. I do not hear the song.
Oh no.
They may not have implemented it because it's still in
When
development.
When
Yeah.
you get the update, you'll hear it.
That's yeah. There is
Stay
a
tuned.
there is a very special song that plays, so you will. Yeah, we're just being spoiler conscious. That's all. Of course.
Totally intentional. Ooh.
Yeah. Yes. Totally intentional. So this stage and this show is where and you'll hear from characters about what's going on here as you play. And good luck.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I actually just got hooked
It's-
up today. So
It's up on the screens as
That's
well.
so
Yeah,
funny.
fair enough.
They're having their own concert.
The
my
giant speakers periodically will do some attacks for enemies that are passing by, so you can always take. Actually, there's one up there. You saw those blue lasers on the top. That was the.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see the giant speakers, which Eric had to fight tooth and nail to get flipped upside down.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah. So if you look at that speaker, Eric, why don't you talk to us about the lore?
Well, first time they were in, they were upside down. And,
Oh my god, can't have that.
Yeah, we can't have upside down speakers. So they
I
turned
see.
it around, thankfully.
Did it mess with
Thank
the
you for
music?
whoever. No.
There was
Music
an
backwards?
argument around
The music was
upside down
right.
Can music
speakers.
even play upside down?
Just starts reversing the track.
That's what I'm thinking.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm starting to I can watch a movie upside down, but like, can I listen to?
Can you?
Yeah, like.
Do you want to do that?
No,
I don't
What are you
want to
doing?
do
not
it.
again.
I
Anyway.
think music sounds maybe better upside down.
I wonder if it does, bro. Let's all. You can have it reverse-sided.
I'm just thinking like when you play music backwards and it sounds like a demonic hymn or something.
Oh, maybe there's a secret in
No.
all of Warframe's songs this whole time.
Play everything
Find the
backwards.
I wish I was that clever.
Yeah.
Play the boy
Yeah,
band
fun
backwards.
fact, there is no
This
such
is
thing
how
as
the
upside down music.
Yeah.
Your ears
Exactly.
have no
All right,
concept
so
of
once
it.
we get to Wave 3, we will show you our yeah, you can
I'm doing a little fast.
Megan's cheating, guys.
Oh my
Never. Oh
God.
my god.
People want you to all fire the drum to Meg. Give the kids
Oh
what
yeah,
they want.
sorry. There you go.
The kids need it. Ah,
There we
sorry.
go.
I'm locked in.
wow. Velimir looks awesome.
Locked in on cheating.
Upside down. Play every song backwards at the same time.
Still on wave 2.
That could
This
be-
is
Pays
this
off.
is a long
It's just
wave.
waiting to happen.
Right.
Oh
Is
my
that just
God.
me? But it feels like it's been quite a long wave.
Oh, I can hear it in my head. Hear it in my head.
There we go, we're
chill,
finally onto
10
wave 3 now.
6? Yeah, 10 wave events
'Cause-
are 6 now, like
Yep.
anything like that. So some of the
There we are, got
events
the
are
confirmation.
teams.
10 wave stuff is becoming 6. Cool. Yeah, if they end
Alright.
up reducing the waves,
So
but
it's been a while
it
since
still
we've done
takes us
this,
long. I don't understand.
But this was the perfect
We'll see how that
mission
comes together.
and setting to do it.
Oh, I killed the
Oh, did you-
screamer. No.
Freeze them, kill them one by one.
Okay, so you
I mean,
won't see
I'm
one of the
still
twists
kind
today.
of paying attention to the
Twists is that
overall
there's
kill
a
rate.
twist.
So far, you actually the song is a twist that you can't hear.
Yeah, I suppose
It's a twist you can't
the devil's
see.
just going to be the details. We'll just have to see how it all comes together.
You guys are in for a treat.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
All right, Meg, I'm trusting you.
What else could I do
What could possibly go wrong?
incorrectly?
Nothing at all.
Not a thing.
Having
How
speed
did
and
defense
overall help? I
missions
mean,
work?
speed and overall
Same.
always help in defense, yeah.
3 waves
Same.
instead of 5. All right, Meg, get in position. What?
Hold on, hold on.
All right, here we go. Here's a twist that is sure to delight. Oh! Down we go.
Yeah.
Lure defense moment.
All right.
He's still just going around like.
Power of music.
The power of rock and roll will take you.
I hear it.
Hey!
There you go.
Just took the world breaking for a second.
Yo, down we go, boys.
And now a tech runner here. Nasty.
Yes. Rock and roll to
All
the
right, then.
center of the earth, my friends. So you can find yourself bringing the, I guess what's the term? Like, isn't there like an expression like, bring the house down?
Yeah,
there you go. That's what you did.
The power of love and music.
Yeah, we redid it.
And the music started.
Not gonna
again.
lie,
And the music started again.
if I could be
Did
very
we say,
critical
like,
for a moment, and this
why
is really
Claire's
nitpicky,
here rocking out?
I feel like of
part of your-
all the
part of your
twists,
playing,
this is the
folks.
one
It's
that
one
could
of
have
the many
stayed
twists.
secret.
It's twist number 5. But you can look forward to
You
that.
just say to
There's a
people,
new
yep, it's
resource
defense
that drops
mission,
there, the Rot Heart
3
strings,
ways,
which
blah,
you
blah,
can
blah, blah,
use,
blah. Let it
and
release,
Claire
and
will
then
be
have that
happy to
drop.
Get those if you want to get
The hype would have blown
Temple
people up.
Blueprint, Riot
all those
848, all of that.
So you have yourself a new defense game mode with non-guaranteed
I feel like
amount
that's
of
one that could have been
twists.
better experienced. But I'm being
Was it
nitpicky
4?
at
Was it
this
3?
point, I'll
You
be
have
honest.
temporal Archimedia and
Beating heartstrings. Wow. Disgusting.
yeah, we've expanded the mall, so the round table pub is now there. There's new Kim messages, temporal Archimedia, and there's more. Like, what else?
There is more. We showed
more they got?
concept art last dev stream of Gyre Deluxe, but I would love to show you it in game because it is.
I was looking at her yesterday. I was like, holy, those feet.
It
Like,
is
one of our
she is
craziest feet there.
incredible.
Wait,
Oh,
those are broken.
wow,
broken.
that
Don't
that
look
is
at
a
it.
complete
Don't
lack of
look
feet
at it.
right there.
Don't look. She has
not a
crazy high
twist.
heels.
That's not-
Don't look at her feet.
Don't look at her feet.
Don't look at her feet.
That's a twist.
Yeah, that's the other twist. Don't look at her feet. Anyway, she has crazy feet eventually, but
Yeah.
this is
love
Gyre
this.
Deluxe.
Awesome.
She's
Vorten.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Wait, Vortengeist.
Vortengeist. Yeah.
Yes.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
god, I leveled up.
Vortengeist, okay.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning.
Incredible. Coming with the Alternox.
That is an
Yeah.
obscenely large gun. Good God.
Big gun.
That is.
That's a big
That was
gun.
so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy
That thing has no safety in its design.
No.
Jetson's fun.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, she's
Did
gorgeous.
you do Gyre's animations back in the day, at least?
No, I,
you
I think this might be sung again. I'm not confident in that, so hopefully I
unsung
didn't
hero?
say that wrong. Yeah.
Back
I mean,
at it
usually if it's a Warframe, the good bet is just sung.
No. So good.
If I got that wrong, I'm really sorry.
Alternax buff? You never know. They might buff
Where's
it.
Jeff? We'll
They
just
might.
We'll just edit
I
it.
wouldn't hold out hope on that, but
All right.
they might.
Another fun thing coming in TechRod Encore. We mentioned this honestly at TennoCon when we were able to work with Make-A-Wish and James Conlon and becoming the voice of Ollie's Crash Course in game. So you will have remembered maybe from the demo or just being in the mall that
Yep.
they used to have an arcade right here, and Ollie would bark at you, taunt you, make fun of you with the voice of James Conlon. We have since developed it a little bit more. Danny, what are you doing?
Danny, what are you doing, girl?
Danny,
Danny,
girl.
what are you doing, Danny?
Oh, hey.
She's grinding.
Hey. We have since developed it
Dad's
to
around.
be a little bit more different with Ollie's Crash
Turn off
Course.
God mode,
I'm
Red.
about to.
Okay.
I'm about
We
to.
moved it.
We removed it. Where are you on this leaderboard?
I got bumped off the leader. Are you kidding me? I
Bumped
was
off.
9 before the stream
Get good,
started.
Reb.
Who did it? Who wasn't there before? Who?
No, look away, look away.
Keyboard cowboy.
Was that you?
No.
Who the hell is keyboard cowboy?
We'll find you. Nah. All right. It's become something of an
Oh my.
animal, this
Yeah.
Crash Course,
Insane.
where it is
Started
now
as a mini game.
started on a K drive, and now we're here.
Yep, now we
All right, Meg.
we went a little crazy with it, but it's
Can you
been
hear
a
it,
lot
Rib?
of fun.
Be quiet. It'll start up.
Oh, right. It's a little.
All right.
Okay, great.
Eric, what are we dealing with the tunes?
What is
Tune
Warframe?
that Matt wrote for.
What is
specifically for this game
Warframe?
mode. It's kind of a riff on the Call, but a more arcadey version of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and James's voice, like samples of his voice, are in the track too. So it's a fun one.
So James's voice acting debut has turned into a full-fledged feature. The design team, the level team, the art team, UI team, sound, everyone has just gone bonkers
Yeah.
with this.
The icons that they made for it, like,
Yeah.
it's just so.
Yeah, it will have weekly leaderboards in Worlds. So you saw ours just for some testing, and there will be a reward, so you can actually get Ollie's bike.
Which I'm on right now.
So we have a full.
Oh no, Megan! I'm losing it. No, I'm just kidding. Everything's
I
fine.
love the arcadey sounds that one of our sound designers did
The-
for this
like
too,
bling.
Mark.
Yeah.
I think he had a lot of fun with it.
I love
Turned
how
out
the
great.
clock works even.
Yeah, the UI team reskinned it. Like it went to.
Went from 0 to 100, real
It
fight.
did.
Yeah, that's
pinball truck.
There's like
this is just
optimal
legitimately a
paths that people
Rainbow
haven't found
Road
and stuff, so you
Warframe
guys will have fun finding
moment.
The strats.
yeah. Where are the shortcuts?
You know who hasn't found those strats yet?
Rebecca Ford. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
been a little
kidding. I'm
busy,
kidding.
Megan.
I know. I'm just
I'm a little
kidding.
busy.
I'm kidding.
Even down to the whole, hey, let's just skip entire
Things are
sections of the map by jumping across it. Yeah.
I tried though. I didn't get top 10 until today, until someone knocked me out.
You were there. I have a screenshot.
Yeah, Space Ninja
Yeah,
game has really come a
yeah,
distance, hasn't it?
But you can look forward to this on March 19th as well. Weekly leaderboards, have some fun, show James Conlon some love and the team that works on. Look at
Wow!
Nice.
Those will either be great for you or terrible for you. So
145, eh?
see ya.
Great summary, guys.
There they are.
And a twist it. And you fall off. That's another level.
There's another level on another level.
You need Latiku
All right,
to
yeah.
pull you back up.
Yeah, so you can be on the leaderboard and show off to your friends. Really quickly, I'm going to head back to the back room and show you Ollie's bike, as well as another reward,
Did we not put the date in the trailer at the beginning?
March 19th.
Why are people acting like I spoiled the date? Come on, guys.
March 19th.
I mean, it's the second time she's mentioned it,
It
but
was in the trailer at the beginning. Jeez.
Was it in the trailer?
I'm not
2.5 weeks.
No. So this is Ollie's livery, his bike.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
What does it say on the side? Oh, I guess it's
hot
10
so-
bucks.
Yeah, it's in 10
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Ollie's.
bet.
Oh, look at that.
It's so good. The stickers on it, super cute.
Yeah,
super
that's
cute.
a bike.
And then as well, you might have clocked Ollie's little floof.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
I wish we could like squeeze him and he'd taunt you. You know what I mean?
Is that your romance system?
Yeah.
Ollie, no, Ollie bullies me. No, I'm just kidding. It's all love. It's all love.
Great spot for him, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cozy.
Thank you so much.
Nice placement.
Appreciate it. All right, Pablo, are you sat?
this game is weird.
Sad?
Are you sat? Like
Oh,
sat?
Are you
I
sad?
am, yeah, I'm sad.
Are you ready to talk?
19th next month? Yeah.
pseudo-exalted rework?
So less than 3
Pseudo
weeks.
exalted, sure. I can
Here we
yap.
go.
I can
All right.
yap about them. So we kind of already gave you like an initial rundown last time. What's happening?
She's got notes. You
I
got
got
notes.
you got
I'm
notes,
sure you're
okay.
sticking to the script here.
So there's a lot of details. You know, I've actually gotten a lot of questions, and I've seen a lot of Twitter and forums and stuff. There's a bajillion details on this. So we actually have a dev blog which goes over all the tiny little specifics because there's a lot to
Yo,
go over.
Mantis. Thank you for the
I'm
5
just gonna
gifted
go over,
subs.
like the big points.
Cheers.
Cora, Atlas, Gara, and Ash, as it says there, all are getting basically moddable weapons, which before used to be pseudo-exalted.
Good.
Basically, they would grab the mods
What
from
do you miss?
your melee
Plenty,
weapon,
King Gene.
which,
It's a dev stream. You always
unfortunately,
miss
a lot of
plenty if you
people
don't tune
didn't
in.
know about, and you know, a lot of people that didn't know about, maybe they didn't use it as much, so on and so forth. So now you can just mod them directly, and it's awesome. Excalibur / Dash will take the mods directly from Exalted Blade. And Pseudo Exalteds now have their own melee combo, so it works very similar to the Atlas one, except it has the numbers similar to a regular melee weapon. So things like Blood Rush and stuff like that all work essentially the same. But specifically for Blood Rush, we had a little, so the way Blood Rush works, generally for you, well, the way combo works, sorry. For normal attacks, you get 4x multiplier when it says 12x, and only the heavy attack gets the 12x, which is pretty confusing. I didn't like keeping that on this one because you know you would see 12x, but you only get 4x. That's just confusing. So it actually applies the full 12x, but we had to change the base damage down. So basically, you get an effective 6x. Does that make sense? That was confusing.
Okay.
It went from 4 to 12, but down to up.
So it used to be 4. It used to be 4. We made
Then
it
there's a
12,
twist.
but this is way too much, as 12 would have been way too much damage. So we cut the base damage, so it's effectively a 6x. So you're still 50% larger damage than it is on live right now.
On
But,
basic
you know,
attacks, because they said
when you
12
see
times
the,
on heavy.
the damage on the pseudo exalted, you might think it's low because you don't know that part.
But now you know.
Yeah, sorry. I know it's confusing. This stuff has been
That
Went
is
off
confusing.
script, Pablo. I didn't have it on my slide.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about that.
It's fine.
I'll have to see the details on the
What
workshop
else?
on that one.
Yeah, arcane slots and stances now provide the stances provide capacity they didn't before, so they were usually harder
Finally.
to mod. So now you can mod those. Exilus and adapters for there's a few exalted weapons that didn't have Exilus, so now those have it. And then all Exalteds and pseudo Exalteds have access to both Exilus and the Arcane slot. A bunch of different mods that never worked.
They haven't
for
said so
Exalteds
far on the
now work
workshop,
for
Cosmo, no.
Exalteds, so there's a lot to be done there. Exalted Blade and Serene Storm now give combo from the ranged attacks, not just from the melee ones, which used to be
Cool.
quite a bit of a pain to use directly. Yeah, so it's
Better
it's
combo
a lot
game
of
for
things.
those two. That is
I know,
good.
some people are concerned about, where exactly will the damage land and stuff. I think you'll see once you use it, it is billion times easier to build your combo. You don't have to like pre-build it with your melee weapon and then snapshot it, which like the 99% of people didn't used to do. So I understand if you're in the 0.1% that did used to do that and has like an amazing ribbon, you might be feeling a little bit of the sting. And I'm sorry for that, but the other 99% of players, this is just huge for them in terms of how much more accessible this is and just how much more straightforward it is to use it.
Brew, if you don't mind coming to gameplay real quick. So just an example for Ash.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
go
actually exposing it as a mechanic
Right.
Yeah.
by design.
Right.
So it's no more reading our minds about how statistics work.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, no more statistics. Correct,
I guess I
Martin.
can, do I segue into Ash?
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah, so as part of this, since we were going to touch this part, might as well give Ash what I've been calling a retouch, meaning it's not like a full, it's not like a rework where I'm going to just like remove abilities and stuff. I'm just going to improve the abilities that he has, and that's what we did for him. So I'll go over them. So Shuriken, basically we increase their Shurikens from 2 to 5. We made them appear in an arc. They deal 50% more damage. Oh, you have it there. I don't know why I'm trying to memorize that. Yeah, they shoot
Cool.
on an arc
More
now.
shurikens, more damage,
Smoke
thrown in an
screen
arc.
increases the duration by 50%. For the teleport, basically, we baked in
More
the
smoke screen.
augment into the base ability. And then we made the augment a separate thing, which is essentially, it gives you parkour velocity when you use it. And if you get a kill, it increases the duration of your smoke screen. So you can kind of keep it going with that. And then for Bladestorm,
That's good.
so Bladestorm is a little complicated. The way it works in live, it does one hit that takes the mods from your weapon, but not the mods from your ability. And then it does 3 hits that don't take the mods from the weapon, but do take the mods from the ability. So what we did is basically we changed it all to a single hit that now takes the mod from both things, which obviously once you multiply them, it ends up being considerably bigger. And since you don't have to do the 3 hits, it resolves way faster. So usually when you would do that, and then you would have to see them do like 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, it would take forever to resolve. Now it's a single hit, which is much stronger because now it considers both mods at once. And then it also it makes the ability resolve faster. Yeah, I think that's
It's a single hit rather
and
than
we
triple
increased
hit.
The marking
And
range.
it's going to be fast.
Maybe too much. I was using it this morning. I
and
was
heavy
like,
hitting.
you just mark everything with 1 tap. So maybe you might have to touch that one. Yeah, so lots of changes there. This is the sort of thing that I know for a lot of you that are more into the numbers, you'll have to try it out to see how it feels. But I can at least promise you that definitely is way smoother to use. And the damage is much clearer. How it all works is much clearer. One thing I didn't even know is that the marks on Ash change based on the enemy level. So if you were fighting an enemy 10 level, it would only mark them once. I had no idea that existed until Cristiano looked at the script and we were like, what?
I actually remember doing that. That's my fault.
What?
Like I remember talking to back in the day about like Bladestorm stuff. So it's yeah, because they were going to kill them because we would give you back energy depending on what died before the mark resolved. So I remember there was like a race condition between marking everything, but if someone died before.
But then we removed the whole, each mark costs different amount of energy.
Yes,
so
but we never changed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh God. Yeah.
Anyway.
So all of that and more is in the Dev Workshop that the team has posted. So if you do ! Dev Workshop, it will take you to the forums, and you can read more details about Pseudo Exalted, basically that for Ash. But if you are curious about some other small things, because it's so involved, we didn't go through everything, but there's a lot.
Yeah, I know. There's notes
What
there.
an
about
absolute
making
mess
and a lot of
Ash
things
was.
that I know you guys will be curious about. And they're
What
in
an
that
absolute
demo.
mess.
And we still have 4 pages to get through.
Rue, do
so
you mind coming over here and pointing out
got
which
more.
one says Tenogen on my screen? I can't see anything that far away.
Well,
Point me.
while Megan can't see what's going on, chat, what's happening? What's
Workshop.
Yeah, Zom, if you can post a workshop,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I guess like just engaging with chat and seeing what people are chatting about.
Okay, hold on.
Want to make a video on this?
coming.
When it hits
Do you
live,
want me
I'll
to
make
hold the
videos.
thing?
If I can't test it, I ain't
Maybe
talking
it's not-
about
okay,
it.
hold on.
I don't
Because
think
the
you
C
loaded it.
in
Someone tell a
Digital
joke. I
Extreme
did.
stands for
Okay,
consistency.
Yeah.
I'll let it hit
Why did the
live
chicken cross
first.
the
Oh, I
road?
see it.
To listen to Eric's music.
No.
Why?
Because.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for the
Quality
link.
of stream is
Yeah.
just steadily.
No, but talking about proto frames, I
Sorry.
think that the hardest part about having the proto frame reveal in the consciousness of the community was like it felt like no matter what we were going to disappoint
You were helpful, Zom,
someone,
thank you.
because like people wanted like Ash or Loki or Rhino.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people assume that since we said we'll talk more about Ash next time,
They thought it would be
everyone
Ash.
thought it was going to be Ash.
I hope you understand that we're doing our best here, but hopefully everyone's feeling pretty okay. Sorry if your fave didn't get. Blaming Trotty, not us. It was-
Oh, doctor. All right.
He gave out the serums.
He did.
us.
Bad doctor. It's not bad doctor.
Couldn't be us.
All right. What is us? And more people are Tenogen. We have 5 new pieces of Tenogen coming to TechRod Encore. Rue's going to come over to my screen here.
More onto the
Oh
cosmetics.
my God!
I know.
Varuna! Finally!
First and finally skin.
Someone's happy.
But first we have the Stynax Hussar skin and alternate helmet. This is from Lubox and Afterburner, who is a first-time participator in Tenogen. So welcome to the family. I want to see him do one more pull-up. That's my guy.
So you mocap that, right, Elise?
Yeah, I do that every day.
Yeah.
No, but I did his animations and I did Varuna's Noble set.
That right there. You did.
Yeah.
Hugging of the dog. This is the Varuna Demonia.
There's some very high-pitched
Demonia
squeals
skin and
going on.
helmet by Kakarot2812.
I love you so much, Varuna. Look at her with her wolves.
And the amount of work, like that's 5 different heads.
That's 5 heads.
That's 5. That's a 5 head.
It's a 5-head.
That's 5 head.
It is. It is.
Oh, she's perfect. Whee! Oh, I love her. First Tenogen.
Oh.
Tiamat herself.
It stumbled.
Bruna Rejoice. And then we have the Endoctios.
Nice.
Endocitos. Shoulder armor by Eduino22.
Does that mean something in Spanish?
Cool.
Endocitos?
Shoulder
Might
armors.
give it a
All right.
Spanish flair.
Yeah.
Endocitos.
En dos hitos.
Oh!
What about an Irish flair?
I like literally can't even hear it in my head. I'm
Are
so
Irish
sorry.
people even real?
Stop. Oh my
Has
god.
anyone met an Irish person?
Oi, laddie.
No.
Oh no.
Did you just say, "Oi, laddie"?
I did.
Oh,
Didn't
dear.
hit. It didn't land.
We got
Oh no.
Oh dear.
We would have like
It's
Irish
okay.
content
England,
creators,
Irish,
right?
Scottish, it's all the same.
Potatoes?
That's the joke.
Oh. I was like, how could you?
That's the joke.
Sorry.
Tactical potato. Literally the most Irish person on.
Oh wait, yeah. Let me.
It's a
hear
big
the voice
shout
in my
out for a
head.
creator, I suppose.
Doesn't he say that?
I mean, sure, but
I didn't catch that.
good
My bad.
lord. Good lord.
We should just quit while we're behind.
The Irish is starting to come
Yeah,
out.
we didn't have to
Came out
bleep.
really natural though.
Yeah, that's an everyday for him.
Doesn't Tactical Potato say
He
that?
swears all the time. Yes.
He does do that,
He's
right?
got a foul mouth, that
Oh, my
potato. Damn. Your mom's gonna call you. Anyway.
I'm in so much trouble.
This is the Lunaris Cyandana by Lex182. A very moon crescent-shaped Cyandana. Beautiful.
That's great.
Power of the moon. And then we have the Rau Cyandana by Blazing Cobalt and Rittens, who familiar name, but first-time Tenogener.
Oh my
Little
God.
collab.
Oh, that's incredible.
How beautiful is that? Very like
Cool.
gemstone-esque. It's not, but it's giving like stalactite type of vibe.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful
Whole
look.
bunch of Tenogens.
Gorgeous pieces coming to TechRot Encore. Thank you,
Excellent.
Tenogenners.
I am excited
Super
to get
cool.
more Tenogen in.
Break my camera.
I don't know why I did the Wallace and Gromit.
Well, it's animation, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Pablo. Gave you a yapping
buddy.
nap, but now it's back to you.
Really? I thought I was
Oh,
done.
what
No,
more we got
stop
from Pablo?
augments.
Oh, okay, augments. Okay, sure.
Augments, yay. Let's see what we got.
I have a
Read
slide
this.
for you too.
Just read the slide.
There you go.
Yeah, we have 4 new augments. We didn't do some on the last update, so we were due. The Wisp one is a lot of fun. I think we're going to show video for
We
that
have
one.
a little video, yes. we
Okay,
do.
so we'll show a video for that one. Essentially, you create 2 copies, and then you, instead of like being a longer duration one, it just creates a zone. Then
Okay, so it's the
Mutation is just, a very good,
resonating quake
synergy
of
to kind
Soulgate.
of get those cooldowns going faster, so you can start getting more and more upgrades if you so choose. Then yeah, we have one for Corvex, which is it's a very interesting one because it does change how you play quite a bit because it changes it into a channeled ability. And then for Gyre, it's kind of similar to Bolt's shield. Essentially, as long as you're shooting through the sphere, they're getting the extra status effect.
Excellent.
All right,
Okay.
so we have a little video to show.
It's cute for
Wisp
Arcsphere.
off.
Crucible Blast seems
Wisp
interesting.
cooking.
The other two,
So you can see the radiated fire field.
Wow, we really bring the fire this update.
oh, what?
We also have,
played
as
it.
you
Huh.
saw earlier, an arcane that benefits from irradiating enemies.
That is
so,
not what I
that
expected.
intentional?
synergizes quite a bit.
Nothing's intentional. Everything's done
a
by
twist.
chance. It's a twist.
It's a twist. Another twist. Oh my
They just keep
god.
coming.
They just keep on
That
coming.
is absolutely not what I
right.
expected.
Are we ready for some quality of life?
Let's do it.
Before we jump into it, I did want
They
to
said leave
remind
a
people
radiated
that on
fire
the
zone. I
January
wasn't
dev stream,
expecting a
we also talked about
half-submerged
quality of life.
Yes, we did.
So if
red
you don't mind
dwarf.
showing that slide, Rue. Just a reminder of this is also coming alongside what we're about to tell you.
Yeah, this is
today.
basically the past 2 months of our lives. So everything we've been working on is coming. So this is a summary.
This is what we showed in January, and now we have
Even
this,
more.
this stream, Rue, if you don't mind popping that one.
Even more.
First, new player experience, quality of life.
We are redesigning the path throughout the star chart in that early game. We identified some things that we're calling like swamps that really bog players down as they're doing their
The
journey.
doldrums.
And we did an audit. So you can really find yourself, if you're a new player, if you're going to be going through the star chart to get to something like the second dream as a huge milestone, there's more variety in the missions you play. There's actually less nodes directly that you have to play, and the junctions have gotten a look. We've done some repathing. We tweaked some of the junction fights to be a little bit more of like a boss fight. And I think the one that people have been looking forward to for possibly 4 years now is the Necromech is no longer required for the new war. We will give you a loaner. So you no longer need to grind out a Necromech all its parts from the
just finished
ISO
rendering the
vaults.
video
We are
today.
just going to say, in you go. So we have done a sort of loaner setup for you so that that's no longer a blocker, it's no longer a wall you have to
Can't
hit.
watch the stream,
so
but I
that is
wanted
something
to
we're
drop
going to
into
deploy,
resub.
and we're going to see
Thank you for the
how that
resub.
shakes
I
out with people
just-
that may or may not be
I
stuck.
rendered the video
Obviously,
twice.
This decision is one based on years and years of back and forth. We really were against it, and then we were for it, against it, and now we're just going to rip off the Band-Aid and see what happens. There's a lot in, it happens, so we'll see. So that is probably the biggest one. Generally speaking, just some really good audits throughout for making that new player journey a little more, I guess, a little less turbulent, less opaque.
streamlined.
Yeah, just streamlining. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
All right, so that's new player experience.
Arcwing bits and
stuff.
pieces is all
The
cool.
Arcwing launcher thing,
Oh,
that was a bugbear for some of the team here. You no longer have to like go out of your way to get an Arcwing launcher segment. You just get it after the Arcwing quest, so you don't need to.
You know exactly what you like.
Yeah.
the
And
to be
craft
honest,
book,
why
the
was that a
purpose,
bugbear?
And you'll get it.
I saw some people confused. We
Why
did not
is being
remove
able to
nodes,
use the equipment
but
you've unlocked a
basically, since
bugbear?
we changed the path that you have to take, kind of the mandatory nodes to go from one quest to the other are less. Essentially, we made like side paths that you can go to.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you'll just see basically the same nodes, but they're just kind of moved around a little bit, and the connections are different. You will see one junction that they changed quite a bit.
Yes, yeah, one reroute.
Yeah.
Like we cut like Ceres is no longer on the core path at all.
Oh, wow.
Quite deep surgery, but effective surgery. so.
That's how they dealt with the
patient is
doldrums? They just
currently in
went,
recovery
Sarah's
meanwhile.
no longer matters?
But that's not all, folks.
I'm not
More,
against
we
it,
do
honestly.
have,
I'm not against it.
Much more quality of life. If you are a Oh, I thought you said something. If you are a Captura lover and user, which actually our multimedia team also is, so these are kind of benefiting us as well as the players. But we have a lot of really good stuff coming for Captura. Example being save Captura settings in between sessions. So if you're bouncing back and forth, it'll save that. Hiding avatars such as player, companion, and weapons individually. Just some really
Cool.
Yeah, let's not skip over prorated bundles.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't even got
Oh,
there yet.
Jackson!
Yo,
Sweetly
Mantis.
They're reading
is
that,
my
they're
head
reading that.
closer and
What do you
torture
mean?
me.
I'll go to my
Mantis, cheers for the
swear
resub
jar.
at tier 2, no less. Much appreciated. Thank
Hiding
you.
UI better, stuff like that. Advancing time, binding works on all screens. There's a whole bunch of quality of life there. So if you are a Captura user, you can look forward to that. And then sound options quality of life. Eric, let's talk.
Yeah, this one's actually been a long time coming. So we did two things here. We simplified the audio options menu for new players. So if you're a new player and you're jumping in and you just want to quickly adjust sound effects or dialogue, it's a lot easier now because you're not presented with as much stuff as you were before.
There were a lot of
But
bars.
for people who have been playing a little bit longer and want a little bit more customization, you can right-click on any of those faders now to bring up some more advanced options.
Oh,
so we've actually
okay.
broken things out a little bit more. This is in dialogue. So now you have control over all of the narrative dialogue. Enemies are on a separate slider, so you can control all the enemy dialogue separately. You can control your
That's
companion
really
dialogue
good.
separately. That also controls like your Railjack companions. And there's one for Gemini skin dialogue there, so you can control that separately for yourself and for allies. So yeah, a bit more control in dialogue.
That's
I think the
really
biggest one's
good.
probably sound effects. So before, sound effects used to be on one slider for all the sound effects. We've broken out it more here, so you've got your own weapon sounds that you can control separately, your own ability sounds, all of the enemy and ally combat sounds, that's like their weapons and abilities and explosions, you can control separately. And then ambience volume you can control separately. So if you're hunting for things and trying to echolocate stuff, you can turn things down.
Yeah, I
so
know,
we
you rock, I
realized that,
know.
like,
I've given
everyone
up on
plays a
that
bit different and wants to hear different
part
things.
of Warframe, I'll be honest.
We've made that possible. And I'll just mention, like, we do plan on adding a couple more sliders in the future, depending on what people want and what people ask for. So yeah,
Good.
I think it'll be a cool little quality of life.
That does look like some good changes.
You
I
can hear
like that.
what you want to hear.
I usually do.
Exactly.
That is good.
Selective hearing is now built into the game.
All right, prorated bundles.
There you go.
You would never skip it.
You would never skip it.
I didn't know it and everything.
If you are a player that uses your platinum to buy things in isolation, maybe from the arsenal, and then you go to the bundles and you see that there was a discounted bundle price for any platinum bundle content in the market that has individual components, we will now be prorating the platinum cost of those. So for instance, if there is something, I think like a good example is the Stalker bundle. Like the bundle prices will now adjust
If you have the dread.
if you have something from within the bundle. So,
And if that's just counting you having
this
something
is,
in the bundle,
so if you,
even if you
think
haven't
about
bought
maybe
it,
you've
that's
been
amazing.
Talking to your friends, or you see in the community some feedback about like if you buy one thing, then you kind of have to pay for it again if you buy the bundle. We are now making it so that those prices adjust. So
nice.
yeah, so that's coming with the March 19th, which is not a spoiler, update as well. We started the show with that. So that is coming. So
There you go.
that
it's
is
only
very
for
good,
$5.
very consumer friendly.
yeah,
All
So
right.
when can we fix the arsenal?
A couple other things. Devere Paradox and the Hex Quest are going to be replayable. Where if you don't mind just really quickly going to my screen, you'll notice my
Cool.
cat is back. Kalimos is back, and here you will be able to replay. So if you missed seeing that wonderful screen ending for the one ending, if you will, you can see it again.
Yep.
See it again.
And I do encourage you, you have time. Just put down Monster Hunter just for a minute. You can get to rank 4 in the Hex, so you can play Techrot Encore. Because most of the content, like the Defense Mission, Temporal, Archimedia, are all rank 4 onward.
Right.
So you'll need to rank up your Syndicate and play the true ending.
There you go. As well, the We All Live Together cinematic can now be replayable if you've done the new war and you've turned your Fortuna Narmerized.
Nice.
Well, I mean, that wasn't your choice, but if your Fortuna is now Narmerized, you weren't able to replay that cinematic, so now there is an area for you to replay it at your leisure, if that's your vibe.
Good.
We talked about this last stream, but the Valence swap adapter,
Yes.
I can go and visit Miss Eleanor.
Oh, and someone asked about, is there an update on the drifter in the profile? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to make it for TechRun Encore, but we are adding a setting where you can choose if you want people to see your operator or your drifter in your profile.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, the
fair
elemental
enough.
device is there. That price was actually just changed before the stream, so ignore that. That is not accurate.
It's expensive.
They might
But
still be
elemental device
thinking
will
of
be there or in the
on
Market
how to
20
handle that,
platform
Chromium.
to change
I agree
your-
it's an issue, but
any
they might still be
adversary
thinking about
weapon to whatever element you want once you've maxed it.
There you go.
Okay,
Hunter
100
King
tells
is
us
a
something.
lie.
Is
Don't
that a
listen to these
one-time
prices.
change?
You're rich.
If you
It's
vote for me,
200.
if you vote for me, I'll lower it by half.
Oh, you're in the running? I like
Who's
it.
opposing?
100,000 selling for a
wants to
single
raise
change?
prices.
Consumable?
Yeah,
That's not what I was
suck.
expecting.
No,
No way. Megan raised prices.
No, I'm broke. The face-off PvP mode is getting some squad-wide boot. It's PH right now, obviously. But
Yeah, basically we saw that particularly in low population regions. Like it's totally fine in North America. but
No,
in some
Kunosh, that's not how
regions,
that works.
It's hard to find basically people to queue with. So we added this so periodically you get a boost. and
Lower
then
by
that
half,
way
it's not
we're
the same as
hoping that
divide by
people will
half.
play at the same time so that they can find other people to play with essentially.
there you go. And I think they'll vary. Oops, sorry, my mouse died. They'll vary. Like they change. Some of them are like more rewards. Or is it just the boost? I love it.
You're
Just the
making
squad.
money.
But if you vote for me,
No, you're not voting for Red. We're not
Can I
voting
just
for
say,
Red.
Yeah, you
adore
get
the
more
Kim
standing, you get more
system
bots
music.
for when
Yeah.
when you play.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so good.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh, the
fine.
Kim music?
All right.
Yeah,
I
sorry, I
know.
didn't mean to
No,
bore
it's
you.
so good.
good
I
Never
just, like, I
gets
could just
old.
listen to that all day.
A couple other things. The Awakening tutorial is getting a lighting facelift.
Yes, we are putting it under the knife, and it is getting some like a palette unifying pass from the cinematic. We're adding more atmospherics lighting pass. It's being converted to, I don't know if it's being converted to GI.
Yeah,
I
fair
think
enough.
it is, but they relit the whole thing and it looks awesome.
It
So
does look
Our
incredible.
resident talent.
Yeah, converted to new
Derek
GI
has
volume
been
lighting.
doing the
I'm not
work.
creating yet another new
Make it
account to have a look
awesome,
at that.
Yeah, Party Pat. That's right.
I refuse.
And last but not least, we do have some Ancient Protector changes coming in
Oh,
this
is it
update,
a
such
free swap,
as
not a
reducing
one-time
the
swap?
decay
Okay, fair
time of
enough.
the Ancient
My
Protector
misunderstanding.
So that their overguard buff is shorter, and the
Am I
decay.
crazy or a lot of this is already shipped?
Not the Ancient Protector stuff.
Okay, I thought some of it had because I got complaints about the
There
change, but-
there was one thing that shipped similarly related,
the
but
Thrax thing, right?
the Thrax
yeah,
thing,
the
yeah.
Thrax,
yeah, but not this.
Pablo,
one.
this is not shipped.
Yeah. And then as well, not getting overguard from their own abilities or able to give overguard to other ancients as well. So those are some changes that are coming.
Good.
Yeah, so essentially it goes back to how the ancient used to work.
Good.
There you go. There you go. And that's all we have.
Overguard is overused.
Damn.
I will say that,
Damn.
absolutely.
That's a
It is
lot.
That is a
overused.
lot.
A lot. Holy smokes.
And I did.
Twists in there too.
Yeah.
If you want to
An
have a little
update.
recap,
Yeah, do we have?
this-
I want to see what's going on.
This is a slide from last week, so not to forget that the whole Technosite Coda.
Jeff is being mean. He said, "Tell
Yep.
Elise she didn't turn her phone ringer off."
Coda,
Is that him being mean?
Sculpture, all kinds of
I
bits and
mean,
pieces,
Is your phone
decorations,
going off at your
wazoo,
desk?
Yeah, I have a bunch of alarms set.
Auraformer, Omniformer,
Sorry.
pseudo exalted stuff.
Oh, Jeff, how could you?
There is a
Come here and say it
lot
to our
coming.
face. No, I'm just kidding.
He
this is-
will after this.
He will. He'll show up.
I agree,
Just a reminder, this is the stuff that we showed on the January dev stream. So the whole Technosite Coda system with all of the weapons, cosmetics, mods, all of that. The Skuldra weapons, the Drifter and Operator Skuldra outfits, the hair that's coming for the Drifter and Operators, Gyre Deluxe we showed, the 1999 decorations, Kim system improvements, defense, Omniforma, all of that. And then today we talked
They
about...
haven't mentioned
oops, sorry,
anything
touched
about
the mic.
defense fishers,
Our
so I'm
60th
still
Warframe Temple when Lizzie of
hoping they
course.
thought about it.
Yes.
4 proto frames, plus their Kim chats, not romanceable, sorry. The mall expansion of the Round Table, Deep Archimedia and Temporal Archimedia 1999, Stage Defense with
Yep.
Temple rocking out, or Flare Talk rocking out. Again, Gyre Deluxe. Ollie's Crash Course, Pseudo Exalted Rework, Ash ability changes, new Tenno
And
Gen.
that's just today what we showed.
That's just today.
Not including the entire infested lich system.
I just said that.
Oh shit.
I cannot wait.
Well done, Rev.
I was getting in
Well
trouble.
done, Rev.
I was getting in
was
trouble.
Jeff,
I'm
you're
in trouble for
distracted.
swearing.
Jeff, you're distracting us.
I cannot wait to see, for everyone to see all the work that's gone into the liches. The personality those guys have is insane, and I shot poor Jay in the foot because I was like, more tentacles, because I thought I was going to work on it, and then I didn't, and then he had to deal with it. But yeah, Jay and Sung and Scott and Sedona have been absolutely killing it, and there's so many like fun little things they do.
Yeah.
It's just,
It's
so
it's
good.
nasty.
Yeah, and also, you know, have we shown a boy band dance stuff yet?
Yes.
Yeah, the boy band dance stuff.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
we showed a little,
Yeah.
little montage.
A cheeky
of
little
that.
check to
Little-
make sure
little
she
view.
can actually say
No,
it.
I think that was Eric, who's a new hire. So.
Eric?
Not Eric.
me.
Aw. You're like, wait.
Diversifying.
Okay.
All right, let's do a platinum prize.
Are we showing the drifter outfits in game?
Nope.
Okay.
So Chromium, Temple Archimedia is Deep
Yeah,
Archimedia.
that's
It uses
right.
two
We
pulses,
showed the concept
but it's the
last stream
same
of
pool
the
of
big
pulses.
Scaldra trench
So you
coat.
could do
Still
yeah,
coming,
dude.
just
look awesome.
one run of
It
Temple
does.
Archimedia,
It's giving
one of Deep
blow-up
Archimedia,
jacket.
and
It's
then
very
one
Great.
Netra
That is
Cell.
a huge update.
Because then you'll be out of
That is
pulses.
a lot. Show us the hairs.
March 19th, and not a spoiler.
Not a spoiler.
Not a spoiler, chat.
You knew.
1,000 platinum going to Brassy.
Hey.
Brassy, congratulations. 1,000 platinum is going to you. Please whisper the Warframe to show you watching right now with your in-game alias
It's a
platform.
very readable username. You don't often get very readable usernames winning things on the Warframe stream.
I appreciate it. Any questions in chat for us before we depart about Techrot Encore, March 19th, all platforms, Techno Coda. If you have currently
That
on
is
your account a
lot.
Kuba Lich or a Sister, make sure you get rid of those so that you can get yourself a Lich or a Coda day one. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be able to run EDA
got
twice
lots
a
this
week,
time.
but you'll be able to
Yeah,
run
frame,
the
everything.
Deep
It's a big,
Archimedia
big,
and then
big
Temporal
update.
Archimedia.
Right.
They're
So
two
please
separate
look forward
things.
to it.
The Temporal Archimedia is in 1999, Wholvania.
Yes.
I think there's one.
Yes.
Uno.
Yes.
Uno Prex card.
Goes up to level
Yes.
500,
Wow,
so,
that
you know,
sounds fun. Oh, there
be
we go.
ready.
1,000 platinum going to the lucky viewer. Starts with an S.
How does one get a band member? I
How do you
can't.
even read that?
DeWallerian.
Too fast.
DeWallerian. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel watch right now and get my platform and play Warframe and get 8,000 platinum.
Is
Wow,
Kaya
that
fit?
would be do you do that in
Blast
sleep?
that
Do you?
up.
Like, that was
It's
so
like
impressive.
burned into my brain. Absolutely. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's Other Earth, but if 1999 Earth had a Philippines, then yes, she would be. But
very
it doesn't.
well.
So it's like our own culture. But yes.
I think we have a Prime access. Yeah,
Other
we're just trying to get it to go. We have Prime access, and then we will depart. Lavos Prime access going to. It's going to start with a J.
Oh, and yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh!
I'm taking Mandarin lessons.
Please.
Okay.
there you go.
Let me call,
I said about
let
readable.
me call my tutor up. That's not gonna happen.
They want a T-pose emote. That would be so easy to do. We have
Oh
one
my
literally at the start.
Chromium,
of
thank you very
every-
much for subscribing,
yeah.
Prime.
I'm
Welcome
sorry,
into the
we
channel
can't read
proper
that.
and
That's all right.
enjoy
We're
your
gonna-
lovely
we're
blue
gonna
sub
roll her
badge.
again.
All the other bits and
Another
pieces to come with
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Another one.
One day I'll be able to.
Yeah, I have no idea how anyone would pronounce that. I cannot read that
day
script at all.
Yeah, one day more. One day
Great, we've got bad
more.
accents and singing.
Les Mis.
I'm out of all of my drinks. Oh my word, they're just doing even more giveaways. Good lord.
A Broadway. All right, Lavos Prime access going to Heaven. 28. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you watch right now. In-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we'll get you Lavos Prime access.
We absolutely will find who won the first one and give you something if we
Yeah,
can
we'll
figure it
try.
out. So please.
You gotta whisper us.
Yeah, you gotta whisper us.
Whisper us.
We
You'll still
just-
get it. I just can't read it out loud, unfortunately. You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
but almost.
Yeah,
anyone with
I agree,
contacts
Rock,
like
it's just,
that is we're gonna be like, is that
Hard
it?
to follow.
We can do it.
How would you really know?
We will
Compared
know.
to twos.
They'll tell us our alias. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Any departing words, my friends? As
Start over there.
185 is coming to an
Thank
end.
you for joining us, everybody, once again. Awesome to have you here and to be able to share all the hard work that not just us are doing, but everybody else on the team working real hard.
Real hard.
Bring cool stuff.
Plenty of cool stuff
The
coming,
analyst
yeah.
team is freaking awesome, and thank you guys. And it's been a wild couple months, but everyone's been pushing real hard to get stuff out and making it look really cool. So, good job.
That's right. Rebecca.
Thank you, everyone. It is an honor to continue to work on Warframe updates for you.
I really have to pee, so.
Classic. All right. Thank you so much for watching. March 19th,
Okay.
Techrot Encore on all platforms. We will see you later. Bye-bye.
And if you
How
want
to
that
do
prize,
this
you'll get
one.
it. Don't worry.
Is it that for the young people one?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
not young
know.
anymore.
I'm
It's
old.
been 12 years.
We'll do the
Wait,
old
that's a
protocol.
new
okay, that's
heart
cute.
thing we don't.
Bye, Brew.
And the trailer again. The reveal of Frost Protoframe. Saren Protoframe. Hello, Mirror.
Mall. Some safe house.
You want to risk it?
Are we going in or not?
Nova Proto.
Let me do the talking.
and then Temple. Proto. Yep. Coming March 19th. Coming March 19th. Alright, let's switch out of that. That should kill the connection to that there entirely. There we go. Just so we don't get any ridiculously loud whatever music in the background or something crazy like that. Alrighty then. That was absolutely jam-packed. My god, have they got a lot going on there. Really feels like Temple could be the name of the proto frame. It does feel like it, doesn't it? Yeah. I've forgotten all of the proto frame names. I will just have to learn that as I go with experience of the content when it goes live. Yes. You didn't expect me over this early? Yeah, fair do, fair do. Mr. Drop, even whilst you were watching, welcome to Twitch. Drops break. Yeah. Well, today the update comes. They said it was the 19th, which is Wednesday, 3 weeks from now. So it's not next week, not the week after, but the week after that. Just under 3 weeks away to the update. March 19th. Put it on your calendars. If you don't have a calendar, just, I don't know, put it in your phone or something.
Remember, if you have Twitch Prime, you get a free sub.
Very, very true, Andrew. Thank you very much for resubscribing with your Twitch Prime free sub right there, up onto 31 months of support. Andrew, thank you very much for continuing support. Yeah, much appreciated. And I have a hydrate from Dark Wolf Steel. Unfortunately, in that whole dev stream, I've kind of gone through everything. So I'm going to need to deal with that very quickly. But before I do that, let's put up a poll on that on the remainder of the stream, because the stream is not over yet. The dev stream's over, but I am still here. It's poll time. It's poll time. But first from Zach, the man, hey Ken, not sure if you remember, finally figured out the open world map glitch suddenly today. Not only to install game, but clear all the cache files, system for reinstalling. Okay, fair enough. Super, super, super cleanup of your computer needed. Fair enough. Alright, I'm seeing we've got some suggestions already. Spiderhack, FTL, Spiderhack. Let's put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. So, what game for second half? Simple question. So I see the request there for Spiderhack. Let's put that one down. FTL, I am going to veto. So I will pop that one out there. I'm going to put down Apex. Going to put down Gathering. Let's see what else can I put on the list here. Minecraft. And do I have a fifth option I want to put down? That yes, I do. Okay, cool. I'm going to give everyone 2 minutes on the votes there. Yep. And you know what? Let's allow additional votes for spanners if you've got overflowing amounts of them. I need to give you guys more ways to use those. So let's put up the poll. It's up for 2 minutes. You can vote away. You can extra vote if you've got channel points. That's what you get for being dedicated to a channel. You get the ability to add on additional votes. So that poll is running. I'll be back in just a moment once I get some more water. And would you look at that?
Well, at least
Half
the
been
mod stays in
acquired.
budget.
Cheers. Cheers. Did Mantis explode again? I think Mantis has exploded since last we discussed it on stream, but it happens. It's EVE Online, you're supposed to explode at times. It just happens at times. If you play a PvP game and expect to never explode, either you're a god or a coward, and probably the latter. Even gods bleed. Even gods bleed. Your timing was legendary? Here or somewhere else? You miss playing EVE? We've got a few of us in the community playing EVE. We've got a few of us in the community. Mug purchase. Yes! There it is. I see that now. I was looking in the Twitch tab for something. Gear, thank you very much for picking up a practical snack mug. Add that to the collection. Absolutely. Thank you very much for that. Oh. I don't know if I can replay the alerts. They were arguing earlier, but I'm going to see if I can get it to work this time. Let me just quickly fix all the filters. There it is. Now it works, the replays.
Well, at least a mug stays in budget.
I'm glad the mug has stayed in budget there for you. That is wonderful. Cheers indeed for picking that up. Much appreciated. And would you look at that? Game for now, Minecraft Flower Valley with Moon contributing 30,000 channel points. I think Moon was very, 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 very insistent on that there. 30,000 channel points was 6 additional votes, so without that it would have been 13, which is still first place. Moon and anyone else contributing on that absolutely sent Minecraft into first place. Fully into first place. And no refunds on that, by the way. So yeah, we'll be going back to the Flower Valley, back to the ethical villager farm. Let me just clear away this ping I have on Discord. There we go. That's gone now. Just annoying me. Didn't kill the spider. I set the game and the game was played. That's how it works. That's 30,000 channel points Moon no longer has, so you know, bear that in mind. That's not a small number of channel points. You do not get that quickly. Alright, I will quickly load up Minecraft then, and we'll be able to get into the Flower Valley with the Ethical Villager Hall in construction at the moment. You see, that is Stream World. That is loading up. Minecraft good, you like? I'm glad. I'd say 48% of people agreed on liking Minecraft, but as we know, a significant chunk of that 48% was just Moon. A pretty significant chunk was just Moon. Alright, now I need to make sure that this setup goes correctly, so let me start fiddling with buttons here. It is loading. Now I think we're going to have Minecraft. We're going to turn off the background music. There we are. Okie dokie, and transition. There we are then. So, for those of you unfamiliar with what I've been doing on Minecraft, we live, or I live, this is a single player world. Yeah, gotta be careful about that. In the Flower Valley. So this is a no mods, pure vanilla Minecraft world. And it's a Flower Valley because look at all of these flowers. Good lord, that is a lot of these pink flowers. All in one spot. Absolutely oodles of them. Which is why I settled here, because it's just too beautiful in this lovely little valley. Games well on to explore. And I have been slowly but surely developing the world into what you see here. Into all that you see here. Starting house. A villager bazaar for the temporary setup. A totally ethical iron farm. Let's not think about that too much. Handful of crops. The wasp nest, which is actually next to the little bee greenhouse, and in there we've got wood production aplenty. The very foresty storage silo. But what I've been working on over here, now this is going to be the most curious of projects. Because this is going to be a revamped villager trading hall. This over here is what a lot of people's villager trading halls, at least on the surface level, look like. You have various designs, various skins that people put on it, various builds and constructions, and they might have all kinds of rail work involved in it and whatnot. That's irrelevant. The core of it is villagers in 1x1 squares next to a job site block, and that's it. That is their life. This is what it looks like for probably millions, if not maybe even billions of villagers. Is stream category going to get changed? Oh, yeah, I should probably change that. Thank you. Very, very good shout. I am never a fan of a streamer that forgets to change that. So I am not going to be one of those. Thank you. But yeah. So we've got these villagers here, and this is just... yeah. It's not great for them. That's not how life should be for them. So I'm going to be working on that, and I am working on that. Also, these are next on the docket to be made a little bit less horrifying. Like this over here, this is a biological factory farm abomination, and is actually surprisingly close to real life. So that I shall also address eventually. But this is first. The villagers will come first. And what the plan is to have this setup here. Now you'll notice we got a villager just freely roaming around back there at the moment. Both the villagers are free to roam around at the back because the day has ended. The working day is over. They want to go rest, and rest they are allowed to do. So I'm going to also rest to get rid of the nighttime, and then you'll see exactly what those two villagers do next. And I'm hoping they decide to play Bonnie. We'll find out. This is the very basic template that this whole thing is going to be built on. So you see the villagers are woken up, they're having themselves a morning chatter, they're just kind of getting ready for the day, feeling good about themselves, all that lot. I'll just give them a moment whilst they consider that. Whilst they do that, I'm going to pick up these here, because that was just for kind of showing off functionality of certain blocks earlier, but I do not want villagers attaching themselves to those. So yeah, give it a moment, because of course, working day doesn't start the moment you wake up, not for most jobs, and not for these villagers here. Unlike the ones over there that are forced to stay awake at all times, constantly at their station. These ones will, when they're ready, move into work. You see, if they're not at the workstation, I can't reach them. I can't reach them. No interaction permitted. They aren't working at the moment. They're busy. They're having a meeting. I'm hoping that they'll finish their meeting soon and kind of allow me to demonstrate the next bit. Come on. They're standing quite far apart, actually. Like, there's only two villagers there. There we go. Yep. Oh, no, they're bumping into each other. Right, that's not an issue I foresaw. Are they bumping or are they talking again? Wow, they have got a lot to talk about. Fair enough. Okay. Seriously, guys. Break it up. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. Let's see, it's 6, 7. Come on, it's well into the working morning now. Come on. Oh, they're about to figure it out. There we are, they're past each other. And look at that. Look at that. Look at this. This is absolutely perfect. So both of them have now approached their appropriate workstation. He has this one. He has this one. I appear to have broken that one. Oh, there it was. I just left that lever flipped. I'll need to make an indicator for myself to know when those need unflipping or whatnot. So yeah, the way this works is that when they step forwards onto the pressure plate to come up to their job site block, the gate closes behind them. Because if you have yourself a job, you can't just partway through the job go, you know what, actually, I don't want to do the job today, and just piss off home. That's not how it works. When you sign up for a job, you got to work the shift. And that is exactly what they're doing. They've agreed to work the shift, they've stepped up to their job site block, and so the gate is simply a manager reminding them, look, you agreed to work this shift, you're here now. But at the end of the day, when the daylight is dropping, and I'm using that to simulate it, the gate drops. Because it's home time. They can just head on out. So it's only with that... Oh, okay. Oh, he's fine. It's only with that and system. And being they must be on the pressure plate and it must be daytime, then the gate goes up. So that is the idea of it. And the extension is to then give them, behind all of that lot, apartments. We're going to have villager housing here, 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 here. All of this lot is going to be opening up into villager housing. Each of them will know their bed, and the same is going to be done along here as well. It's going to give them a living area. Away from prying eyes, away from their workstation, somewhere they can go and rest and relax. And because of villager mechanics, when the next day comes around and they've had their chats, they then come back in to their workstation. This is how I am making it as close as I can make it to ethical. Because the villagers are choosing to come to work. It's a choice. And when the workday is done, they get to rest. So the additional workstations, when I eventually have more and more villagers to include, would go up and around here as well, and around this side, and I'll have another floor of housing up here as well. It's designed to be a large kind of apartment block, if you will. And we even have color palette plan. So we do up with the various terracottas and any matching blocks to go with it. For the different room styles, we've dabbled in glazed terracotta for some flooring designs, which should look nice as well. They even get free housing? Well, it's not so much free as they're signing up for the work. Only those who have got a skill set to be employed here are invited with a visa to join the commune. Something like that. And I have done a little bit of gathering as well on materials to allow me to actually get this work done. So let's pop down some of these just as temporary storage. Let's empty out my inventory of just stuff I'm holding on to for some reason. There we go. Doors can be placeholder. I might be using it, might not. Sword can sit aside. Extra pickaxe can sit aside. I'm not going to be rocketing around anywhere. Alright. Let's start with just putting in the walls, at the very least. That is the wrong colour, Ken. That is completely the wrong colour. Oh. Okay, that's mildly frustrating. That starts one block in. How did I end up doing that? How did I end up doing that? Okay, whatever. It's fine. But the idea is that this will be the base color of the walls, and then I can develop it further from there. You have windows or balconies or whatnot all the way around. So that was not supposed to go there. Thank you very much. And there'll be things to that effect. Now this is larger than normal villager houses. That was something we went over on the last stream of this as well, is that villagers live otherwise in very small houses. So this is a major improvement for them to have a space like this. This here is 4 blocks across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a 20 square meter floor space for this one villager apartment. We head on over here. Here is a natural village. And we can see what villager houses are normally like, which is 1, 2, 3 by 3 hovels. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger. And so here you've got, I suppose we should include all the counter space. This one is actually a 4 by 5. But then we've got space taken up by the chimney there. Space taken up by this large counter bank all the way around. So this is a one-person space, and as you can see, it's even cramped by the design there. Plus the double door kind of taking up a bit of space as well. So when you can consider the tiny, tiny living spaces villagers have had, the apartments they're getting are substantial increases. Absolutely substantial. Please don't mind the giant farm. And then with these larger ones at the back, these larger ones have a 40 square meter floor space. So it's, again, 5 across, but instead of 4 this way, it's now 8. And that allows for a design that can accommodate 2 villagers at once, rather than 1. So we can have singles and couples all throughout, is the idea with all this. It gives the villagers a community to be happy with. Let's fall off, because I am absolutely terrible at this game apparently, and don't know how to place blocks. There we go. And I'm thinking a decent amount of height to it, because high ceilings can be nice. It's not like they have to dust them. There is no dust in this game. There we go. So yeah, just that kind of height there. And then this opens up on this side. We can have them to have a view here. Do a curious little T-shaped window. Yeah, I can go with that. Gives plenty of space to put all the bits and pieces in as well. Infinite Scorer scares you? Oh, we're going to be having loads of fun with that as and when that update drops. Yes, indeed. Alright. So I think with that kind of height and then ceiling on the block above, that should do well enough without interfering with the floors above. Because the floors above, the floor height, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's the floor above. Yeah. So the floor above is on the 6th block. No, 7th block up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th block is the floor above. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got room then for 5, 6 for ceiling features, and then it's the floor of the actual floor above in the follow-up of the plan, which I think will come together quite nicely. It is clearly dusk. Let me sleep. There we are. Is Dan still farming for an Necromech? I've already done it. Let's talk about that real quickly. Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about that real quickly. So on Wednesday, I did a live stream of Dan farming a Necromech. I have put together the video edit today. I have rendered the video twice today, because the first time I rendered it, there was a small clip left in that was not supposed to have been left in. It was just an editing thing. And so I need to take that out, re-render the whole video again. And then this announcement from DE today, which I really did not expect. Taking out the Necromech requirement. After all the cutting down they've done of the cost of a Necromech, down and down and down again, to the point that I farmed it entirely in under 2 hours as Dan. Entirely. No boosters, none of that. And instead of addressing Hesiphron being ridiculously uncommon compared to the rest of the materials, instead of addressing Hesiphron, they've just cut it out. The requirements. And I remember them making such a big deal as to how, oh, the Necromech is a requirement and the Railjack is a requirement, so we know post-New War you definitely have a Necromech. They made a point of that. And I'm so utterly, utterly surprised that they've just, out of nowhere, gone, yeah, it's not a requirement anymore. I'm not really against it, because I'll agree. It's, it was a slightly egregious inclusion for such a small part of the actual quest. I'll fully agree on that. It just feels like a massive surprise after all this time. After all this time, it's a huge surprise. The whole change with, what do you call it? With Duviri no longer being a starter thing after they trialed that. That one I wasn't really all that surprised with. Them moving it back a bit to Uranus, not Uranus, to Saturn. That, not really a surprise either. But the Necromech one, I didn't see that coming. Not with all the fanfare they had made about it. I did not see that coming. Ceres is gone. Yes, Ceres being turned into a third-rate location. That's a surprise. It's, I'll be honest, a welcome one. Ceres is definitely doldrums, and if they don't have the content to fill it, putting it to the side is absolutely fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. Because, nothing happens there. Genuinely nothing happens there. And that is a problem. There we go. This one on the window, excuse me, here. And I might turn this into a balcony rather than window. But for now, it's window. What they're turning it into? So you know how Phobos, Europa, Eris, they all sit off to the side? They're not on the main path, as it were. Sure, you need to visit them for junctions, but that's about it. It sounds like they're doing the same with Ceres and more. They're taking Ceres entirely off the main path, and they're also reducing the number of nodes you need to complete and improving the variety of nodes to complete as the core critical path to get through quests. Which is welcome. Alright. Now for these, I'm going to fill in the wall here, like so. Let's, yeah, we'll have a small window there. Just a small one. Now, in fact, yeah, what I can do is I can shrink the size of that room down by a block to give it orange walls throughout, which will look a little bit better for the intent of the design. The design behind this room, we'll take out those blocks. I'll sort the floor differently. The design of this room is to be a utility room and then a kitchen room over here, just so that I don't have to as fully equip the individual villager rooms. Yeah. I'm building village apartments now? I am, yeah. If you recall correctly, this also means you get to skip the Vor fight. Yeah, if they are... Well, it's the Vor and Lech Krill combo fight, if they're removing that. But they might still keep it as a junction thing, I don't know. Oh. Orange-red spiral will be fun. This? No. Gonna lurk and watch the Lavos guide you said I need to do? Yes. Yeah, if you are trying to use Lavos, have questions about Lavos, and have not watched my Lavos guide, what? It is the entire question and answer combo there. Alright, so let's go along here, take out these ones. We'll do the same as we did over that side. So we go like so. Bit more spiral pattern? Yeah, fair enough. I'm using this as a base for now. Just a flat bordering palette, because detailing can come in afterwards. This is the macro level of it all. Just kind of set the walls in place. I can have the physical manifestation of the plan in front of me. And then once I've got that, I can transition into detailing. But if you try to detail as you go, certainly with a rainbow block palette, my brain can't keep up with that. Is yellow not smaller than it's meant to be? That's intended. Because then this comes across here, just like how I did the same here. So you see how the red is following the plan line, the orange comes in by one block. That's intended. There, I got blocks. Because these are open spaces, they're not to be filled in the same way. Alright. Let's get this all loaded up. Need a base... It's not a base code, but base blocks all the way along. Again, this one needs a window into the open area here. So let's say, yeah, window can be there. That'll be good. And yep, this is matching height, so that is good. Dorm kitchen moment? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I need to stop being so fancy with that. Wasn't working. There we go. And door. Alright, I'll be sorting floors afterwards, once I have an idea on what I'm doing with that. Floors can wait. So next we want to have this light blue. go. And that will just fill in all the way around, just like with the others. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing with the back rooms. Here we are, and one more. Back rooms? Yeah, the rooms at the back. I'm not going to change my phrasing from the back rooms to the rooms at the back, just because there's something called the back rooms. There we go, that's all filled in as well. Alright then, and yeah, just beginning to walk through there. I'm getting a sense of the scale now, the physicality of it, and that is beginning to feel in the right direction. That's good. Let's see here. What I might want to actually do here... See, as I've got the rainbow across that side on the front, I'm actually going to go for a two-tone grey and accent for these back four areas, yeah. So do I have something that can actually do that, or do I need to go and acquire that? Oh, actually. Can I do blue with something? Or do I want to say blue for around here? No, I'll say blue for around there. I'll say blue for around there. But that does mean I'm going to need to acquire some different terracottas. What do I have in terms of mob drops? Ooh. Oh, no, I do have a stack. That's fine. I've got plenty. Okay, let's try this out. We go to just a few of these. And I'm going to need mob drops. Bones. Turn that into bone meal. Oh, that's too much bone meal, but it's fine. Into white dye. There we go. And this we can then turn into a grey dye and into a other. Yeah, do it that way. Light grey dye. There we go, giving us a mix of 4. And then we grab some of the terracotta I'm carrying around. Here's a crafting bench. So, we've got black terracotta, which is absolutely not black. It is actually more of a very dark brown. And then we got the grey terracotta, which is not that different from it. Light grey. And the white. Okay. That's not the palette I was expecting I was going to be working with, I'll be honest. Sit down here, please. But I can work with this. I can work with this. Okay. Nope, getting dark. Yeah, that's coming up nicely. Here we go. Right then. So if I were to have accents on accents on doorways and then edges of corners, not the actual corners because then they'll be lost to the interior, but on the edges. So if I imagine the white was the accent and then we've got the walls being that. Now, if I go for black terracotta, that's going to be hideously dark inside. That's going to feel wrong. So no, we don't want that. I'm ruling that one out now. That's going to look terrible. I imagine the grey is now also going to feel similarly over dark. So I might use the darker tones as kind of like accent fillings in other places. Light grey I can work with. It's a cold colour. It is definitely a cold one, but it is one that I should be able to work with. But it's definitely going to need to be used carefully. And then this is just a hair off of Landlord Beige, I'll be honest. Oh look, some more ethically sourced ink sacs. I don't actually care that much about the ethics sourcing of it, but you know, if it's gonna donate to the cause, all right then. Yeah. I think if I use that as a base, if I do the white and light grey as kind of a two-tone base, and then throw in some accent colours around the way, that should work. And if I go for cold accent colours, will it make this look warmer? I wonder. Going cold or warm accents. So let's get some cold. Let's get some warm. See how that all kind of vibes. So if I'd like, just take all this out for now. So if I put cold on the bottom, like so, and we'll go lighter up above it. There we are. And then the accent color like this. Oh, right, yeah, that would be there, wouldn't it? So does that bring it up or down compared to that? You know, actually, I think both work. I think both of them work. So I can make some of them use the blue, some of them use the orange, probably other colours as well. Mix it along, that'll be fine. If I do just the one row of light grey on the bottom and then white for the next 3 layers, that should be good. Yeah, because if I pull this out... No! Back in a moment. So here we go. If I go like so, that kind of vibe up onto there, yeah. Because if I went for more of this instead on the very top row, I think that might look a little bit too compact. Yeah, that would look weird. That would look weird. So go for light grey on the bottom, white for the other 3 layers, have accent colours in the corners, and then it still gives room for window units and whatnot. That should be fine. Yeah. The other alternative is I could go one tone in one part and then another tone in another, if that could act like kind of a living room, bedroom split. Not sure on that. Not sure. But I will need a lot of white and light grey terracotta. That absolutely needs to happen, so let's go craft a bunch. I'm going to store these bits that I'm not going to be using. Let's go make a whole bunch. Hello there, Ozzy. Welcome in. Go, actually, grab that as well. Turn all of that into white dye, and then turn a whole bunch of it into light grey dye. I would like to do that using the black dye where possible. There we go. And the grey dye, there we go. Into light grey. I'm going to need some more white. Good thing I have all of these. And then we do some conversion. Damn it, ads. Yeah, ads happen. And there are various ways to get around that. The most recommended one is to subscribe. Right, don't want that much. There we are. And then of you. That might not be enough. No, that definitely won't be enough. But let's go building anyway. White dye isn't made of bones. Bones turns to bone meal turns to white dye, yes. You can also get white dye from a flower, but I don't remember which one if that's the case. Alright, let's back up this one with two-tonal. So if we had bop, 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 and then a separator, yeah. God damn it, Ken, twice. Like this, this. And then across the doorway, and that would be, ooh, accenting next to a doorway. Okay. Might need to change my plan on that. Because that would have, like, say, accent color here. Don't know if... Oh. That feels awkward. That feels awkward. I don't like that. I'm going to think on that, and I also need to be back in just one moment. Chat, don't you go anywhere. BRB. And I am back. Alright then. Yeah, I still don't like how that looks. Okay, I'll do something different with the accenting then. What could I do instead? I could do a strip around layer 3. If I take out this. And instead... Not that one. Do it like so. And... Yeah, it's just... I'm making this hard for myself. Do it like this. Fill in this. And fill in this. And then if I put the accent as a stripe. The way it sits on the door, I'm not a huge fan of. Can I move the door over one? So that... If I put the door over one, I could move this one further block this way. Because I was wanting to have an indent. Oh, it's getting dark. Hold on a momento. You alright there, Moon? So I could move this over one block. Speaking of block, I want you back. I'll just take out a little bit of the dynamism of the shape here. I'm gonna explode. Moon posted something weird. Don't know what it was they were trying to post. On the assumption that it had a bundle of letters and special characters and no explanation for what the hell they were posting. They got classified as a password and deleted. Doesn't it make it a lintel piece? Okay. First of all, that's not what you typed originally. You just put a single word that wasn't that. Secondly, what the hell is that? Lintel is a type of beam or horizontal structural element spans openings such as portals. Okay. That's a new word for me. Fair enough then. Fair enough. So yeah, I could move the door one this way and just bring the end of the apartment block over one as well to there. And one of those. And then I need grass. Do I not have any grass on me? Oh damn, I put it all away. Put it all the way into there. There we go. So if I did it like that, I could have that there and then doorway be here. Like so. Not sure if I want a central door into it, but I suppose, yeah. It does feel more balanced. It does feel more balanced. Now, one other thing I was thinking is that I could stylize this just slightly by doing that. Give some shapeliness to the doorway there, and then the same I can do over here as well. So when I have a window, like say if I go through a window here, I could do the same on that then by moving the beam up over and around the window. Because it's not an actual beam, it's just an accent strip. If I do that around there, I can give it that extra bit of life and the detail to it. So it's not just horizontal lines wherever you look. The question is, do I really want to keep this light grey? Do I do it as a bottom strip like that? Do I do it as a two-tonal one room in the other room, which will be in whites? I could also go back to the accent column. I could do that as well, yeah. I could also go back to having the accent column here, and like similar over there. I think this looks too dark. This is an unhappy colour to look at. I don't like it. Let's try just having it on the base and replace the rest of it with white. So let's do it that other way around, not you. That goes there and there. And then do the same up and around these parts here. Can't reach that. Short person problems. I'm not 4 blocks tall. That looks busy. That looks busy. I don't like that. It's busy and stripy. Nope. Don't like it. Don't like. I could remove this base color entirely. I'm not attached to it, so if I remove that, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, accent out. Not like that. That's not doing what I wanted to do. Let's completely revert that. Go back to this shape here I was working with. Okay. And we can move the window over one. So, And then again over here. It's just... That's bugging me. That's better. That is better. Having just the accent on the columns there, giving it a more of a vertical push rather than the horizontal. And the way that it kind of shortens itself depending on the angle you're looking at, rather than being a whole block across. That does look better. And so I'd have accent down here as well. Yeah. And same over here. Let's just bring that all in. There we go. Yeah, actually, yeah. It doesn't need any more accenting here. That would make it too busy. So just having it on the corners like that is tasteful enough. It comes together. I could split this into 2 vertical windows like that. Just then I can still have that kind of room separator going across. That feels better. I like that. Yeah, this is the way to go about it. Now the question is, do I keep orange on all 4? Do I go orange and blue? Do I try to mix it up? Because this does share with this one. They are sharing blocks. So I could go like this. And blue on one side, orange on the other. And honestly, I'm not against it. Yeah, I think that could work. So I can have a blue in the middle, orange on the edges. Portal color scheme wasn't the intention, but hey, if that's what you're seeing, that's what you're seeing. Yeah. I think that'll come together quite nicely. Has the music somehow just perished? What happened there? There we are. I think I might have paused it when I went away. And then I could have rays on the exterior like this. Let's just grab some of these blocks so I don't lose them. Thank you. Oh my, I'm littering all over the place. I can have this through here. Give it that sense of structure. This would be a window into this gap here, so we got the light coming through, so that'll be good. I could do the same over here. There we are. So I'll give some natural light into the corridor, and then it still transitions into being the apartment, so it gives that kind of framing to it, but on the interior it's all bright colours. Okay, yeah, good. Next to these apartments, you don't hear your neighbours drilling? Yeah, they do the work before everyone moves in. Ah, gods. And yes, the workmen were at it again today. I like how this is coming together. So we've got this space over here, which is feeling a lot more open plan. I'll just have the features of laundry and cooking and whatnot. Why not extend the corridor into those open areas rather than having windows? What, down here? No. I'm having the open light so that they can get natural light into these rooms. Because like you think of the person living in here. Oops. Think of the person living in here. If this was a corridor, they are completely boxed in from the world. Whereas here, you got a glimpse of this guy. They'll have natural light coming in. Natural light is healthy. It's important. If you have boxes completely cut off from the outside like that, at that point it's worse than a prison cell. Doesn't matter what amenities you got in there. that gets at you eventually. And we're trying to make this ethical. Alright? Not everyone's a cave-dwelling hermit. These lot certainly aren't. Look at a window garden. Detailing comes later, Bite. We've already discussed that with you. Right now is getting the shell in the correct places. The corridor can still open up to the sky. Second floor, keep it open. Okay, so again, it still doesn't need to be a corridor. Like, why do we need this to be a full loop? It doesn't need to be. Now, any amount of features and whatnot can go down there eventually, but the idea is that this isn't something you walk into. This is broad walkway, and then it goes into whoever lives in those spots. And likewise down here, whoever lives in that spot, this spot. That's how that comes together. Also, no. Can I get rid of that? Oh, okay, whatever. Alright then, let's continue peppering all this together. So I'll use the light grey on this spot here. There we go. That's gonna... That was unintentional. Alright. Don't know why I didn't think about that. Gravity works. I know that. Not used to rain? Oh, mate. British are very good at complaining about the rain. Okay, so that accent colour will be covered on this side. So if I put this in here to again do that window would be offset from that one. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And I can cut out this without it affecting the interior of that one because they just won't see it. There we are. And not having the windows go directly all the way through might actually be a good thing for just kind of breaking it up. Rather than giving you a dizzying sense of, oh, the line down. You're like, whoa, I'm just cogging a machine. You kind of hide that feeling. Don't need to take out the white. Okay. Alright then, so fill this in like that. This we can just use the light grey, colour it in, it'll be accenting for the outside. Oh, I realised we got in-game and out-of-game music playing again. There we are. No, tint. Okay. And again, we can have the window there and here. Accent up the top. Accent to the top. Oh, no, this is supposed to be orange. There we go. And then remove you. And fill in all of this. Yep. Now go up and around the doorway, like so. Beautifully. And that can come together. We'll go with a T-shaped window on the end. No, I don't like that. Like that'll do fine. Yeah. I mean, I might end up detailing this into a little balcony edge as well later, but that's all the thing that could be added as detailing. But that gives us the primary design. Yeah. I think that comes together quite nicely. It still kind of matches in with enough of the theme of the building without being garish. If we get it up from here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So once you got the layers of roofs on top or the next floor ready to go. That should clear it up. Yeah. And yes, I'll grab the bit of terracotta I dropped somewhere. Where is it? There it is. You happy now, Bite? I got the 1 terracotta back. Yo!
40 months, 8 months till 4 years in this community. Yeesh. Oh yeah, I gotta do something funny. Flibbity gibbity hop blop spingle blappers. Does that work for my quota?
what even? Esprit, thank you very much for the 40-month resub. Big 40. Much appreciated. And sure, yeah, that you've reached your quota of certainly weird with whatever that was. Absolutely. There we are. We've got these dark grey portals, light grey interiors, accenting colours. I like how that's going to come together. I'm going to use different accents on the others as well, just so they feel even more individual. Just adds to the vibe bill. And on this end bit here, I'm going to actually use some more of this light grey. We use that in strategic corners, that could look good. That could end up looking good. It's like I could light grey it there so it doesn't just go colour, colour, colour. I could kind of start cornering all of them with it, I wonder. I don't know if I want to corner all of them. Having that there gives a bit more visual distinction between this unit and this area without affecting the interior because it is hidden from the interior. Yeah. Yeah, that little bit of neutral separation. And then again, detailing can happen after the fact to add to it all. Right. Good. Okay. Let's see. In terms of white terracotta, I need to throw some more of it together. There should be a crafting bench. Okay, well, there can be a crafting bench. There we are. Nope, don't need to make that. I've already got white dye plenty. I just need a whole bunch of white terracotta. I need plenty of it, actually. And let's start filling in the areas for this as well. So again, going to move the door across by 1. So the white terracotta is going to go here and here. And then it's accent, accent, white. So there. There. To there like that. Bollocks to it. There we go. That was the worst MLG block ever, but whatever. Okay, let's grab some accenting blocks because I forgot to pick those up. Let's mix it up with... There we go, green and... I think green and purple will look good, will it? I can experiment. Purple might look a little bit off against that. No, that actually looks okay. So do purple on this end. There we go. We've got the light grey to fill in the corner column. Purple in here. And then on this end, we'll go with the green. Like so. Okay. And again, carve out those windows. Here. Here. Yep, that's all looking fine. We got the light grey goes in the corners. Hey, it's getting nighttime. We can finally get rid of this rain. Fair enough, Mythic. I mean, any two colours, you're going to find something that it references. There is nothing I can do to fix that, so sure. Ah, the freedom on the ears. And I'll figure out where I want the door on that in a moment. Okay. Let's get this up to height. What are we building? So this is the ethical villager living area. I'm creating all the rooms the villagers will have access to. Yeah, in-game music is very inconsistent. So, now that one's gone, let's just shove music back on again. Okay, so how did I do it down this way? Was door away from the other apartment. That's what I've chosen to go with, so I'll do the same over here. Like so. Cool. And then our accent colour. And same over here. There we are, yeah. Ethical? I see you've missed a bit, Esprit. You've missed quite a bit. So, perhaps I should first reintroduce you to unethical. This is what villagers live in on most servers that have them. 1x1 blocks, held in position, constantly working, never sleeping. This is their life. This is their torture. That's pretty horrible. And straight into the sheep pen. I don't need any of this. I really, really don't need any of that. Anyway. So over here, ouch. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you guys. It's just been banging my head on the bell. Anyway, these villagers have chosen to come to work because they have the freedom to leave work either when it's nighttime or if I flip the lever. Oh, hi there. You shouldn't be stuck in that. Please pop out. So the way this works is that they can move up to their job site block, and by doing so, they choose to work. And then we hold them in place because there is a manager putting the sand up, saying, all right, well, I mean, you've agreed to work, so work the full shift. You can't just go wandering off. But then when it gets to nighttime, the daylight sensor here goes, oh, yep, it's nighttime, end of shift. The sand drops down, and they can go off. And at the moment, they've just got their beds kind of in there. The idea is there'll be job sites all the way along, and they'll have access down the corridors to their housing. And they'll go into each of their individual living areas, or shared living area. This will be a twofer. That's what it is, Esprit. Giving villagers a... God damn it, wrong colour. A better way to live. As I recreated Amazon, chose to work but can't leave. I don't think you quite understand how jobs work, Esprit, but we've had discussions before now about your ideal world, so that doesn't surprise me. Usually when you agree with an employer to work a work day, the employer gets very upset if you just up and leave partway through the day. They tend to get rather upset about that, and rightly so. You've made an agreement. This is the agreement. I set up the work, they choose to come into it, alright then stay the day. So with this, we've got the base template of all the walls in now. Doors still need to be sorted, floors need to be sorted, ceilings need to be sorted. Let's do floors next. Now the question is, what kind of floor do I want to go with? Because what I can do is I can go for that very soft look with the beehives. So we got on the left-hand side here, we've got planks, I think oak planks. Those are bookshelves. Well, they use the same texture as planks. But yeah, bookshelves and planks both have a fixed orientation, whereas beehives, you can change the orientation. And it's got this very soft look on it. Like those are polished, almost laminated floorboards you can walk on. So I think those could be a good one to go for in terms of the flooring, rather than going with like barrels, which also villagers interact with, and I like that. There are other blocks that one can use in various ways, but honestly, I think the beehives might be about the best one. Problem is, they take a bit to craft. They take 6 planks and 3 honeycomb per block. 1.5 logs and 3 honeycomb for a singular block of floor space. Which means for this 40 square room, I would need 120 honeycomb, 2 stacks of honeycomb, if I'm going to go with that design. How much honeycomb do I have? Yeah, no. Now do 1, 2, 3 units. Okay, that is not seeming very viable. Off you go, minecart. That's not seeming very viable. Also, let me just close some inventory space, do some crafting. There we go. And redistribute these. Oh, I forget which one of these is shears. Are you shears? You're the shears one. Alright. And then... there we are, split them up. There we are, that refills those. Just going to double check inside, make sure it is all functioning as it should. Hi bees, hope you're having a good day. Yeah, that's filled up, that's mostly full. Mostly full, I should get some more. I want those full. I'm going to get some more glass. Just because I know that's going to break if I leave it longer. For that, I'm going to need to grab my emeralds. Or iron. Iron's going to be the better one. Yeah, because I'm low on emeralds. Let's grab the iron. Just going to drop off the excess terracotta for the moment. I'll pick it up again later if I remember. I also need to get myself some more rockets, actually. Yeah, I got plenty. Cool. I have a question about Lavos, says Samuelson. Okay. With Archon shards, any needed, it's all just flex the all-rounder build. So I did go over it in the guide. I did have a section that specifically mentioned about Archon shards. But the information I said is that you'll probably want to go with a single shard for casting speed. It just feels a lot nicer on Lavos. And then you may want to use 1 Tau-forged green shard, or 2 normal green shards, or hell, just 1. But I'd say 1 Tau-forged for the 3 extra corrosive procs. That means you'll get a 98% maximum armor strip with corrosive, which is plenty enough with the way that armor strip works these days. Plenty enough. Outside of those 2 shards, it is flavor of choice, depending on what build you're going for. Duration can help fix any use of transient fortitude to bring your stairs duration back up again. You could go for strength if you really want to eke out those extra little bits. You can go for even more casting speed. You could go for more armor. The world really is your oyster at that point. Only the casting speed first shard and the Tau-forged emerald are the big ones. So yeah. Alright, I know you're imprisoned, but this is for the greater good. Please help me out. I will give you housing soon. Soon. And you sell glass. As do you? No, not you. Okay. Do you sell glass? Nope. Do you sell glass? Just this one's my glass guy. Alright. Yeah, I need to do some more on the glassing. So that gives me 48 bottles, so I'm going to need a lot more than that. Are you not ready to trade? Where is the sun at? Is it getting night time? I guess so. Yeah, I see it now. Alright, so you're just not going to trade again. Is it not faster to make glass myself? It would be if I had a whole bunch of sand. I don't have a whole bunch of sand, and I don't want to go over to go mining the sand, and blah 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 blah. Mythic's saying, in the sand mechanism, can they show up late to work if they want to, or are they blocked off if they don't show up on time? They can show up late. They can show up late. It's an and system, so the pressure plate needs to be activated and the daylight sensor to push up the sand manager. And you see when the... You've gone to the wrong one. Let's free you from that. Yeah, so if they go to the wrong one, I can disable the sand system to invite them to go to the correct one. They're not allowed to take bathroom breaks. They don't take bathroom breaks. They're villagers, not humans. That's not how they operate. Okay. So let's see where we're at. Yeah, I was figuring out flooring. So if the beehives are going to be that hideously expensive, I might want to consider an alternative route. Now I could switch actually over to just shearing all of these. So far I have been collecting the honey. Let's see, how many honey blocks have I got? I've got over a stack of honey blocks. I don't use that much honey, and if I am going to be using this honeycomb, yeah, let's switch it all out to honeycomb generation for a moment. So let's see, I'm going to need 18 iron per slot. There's 3 slots I need to sort, so that's 54 iron. I currently do not have that. Let's head over to the very ethical iron farm. Cool, found it all. Alright then. So let's do that. That was 32. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've made too many. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will just carry the spares, it's fine. And now I need to take out all of the glass bottles. I'm going to need more inventory space for that. Ooh. Cheers for hydrate. Yeah. Let's go recover a couple of those barrels. It's got too many of them over here. Yep, these 2 aren't being used. There we are. And we'll set these 2 down here. At the moment, let's just do an inventory dump. There we go, I can reacquire all that in a moment. Let's extract all of these glass bottles. Gonna need to, there we go. There we are. So that's now operating on honeycomb generation. Good. Let's store all of these in here. All these in here. And reacquire the rest of this. Okay. As far as I have an incineration split mechanism, although I'm fine to get rid of roses. Well, that's the thing, I don't need to do an incinerator. I can occasionally bring them over into the composter, and then I can turn them into bone meal. I can also use them for red dye, which is useful if I do projects that involve red dye. Like so. Yeah, why get rid of a resource like that? When it's very easy to store and easy to use. Okie dokie, so next let's do the beehive production. Closer to you? Well, that's to you, isn't it? There's our cactus generation going. Oh, this got stuck again. Logging in and out breaks that. I think it also breaks this frequently, but it mostly breaks the minecart going around. Well, that's fine. This would have been very full anyway. Let's extract all that. Head over to here. I'm gonna want to drop off some of this stuff. Grab the honeycomb. There we are. That into that. There we go. All of that honeycomb has become just over 2 stacks of beehives. That's it. Every last little bit of honeycomb I had. But it should regenerate quickly enough over there. And if I start having a look, if I place like that, it goes acrosswards. And I think acrosswards is probably going to be the best shout. Yeah. Yeah, crosswards would be the best shout. Because if I do it lengthways, that would look weird. Overly striped. So yeah, let's do this. And then fill them in. Oops. So that's how the flooring is going to look. And look at that. That is a pretty reasonable floor pattern to have. That looks nice. What's it look like on the underside? Same again. Alright. Some blocks are different. So let's continue the work. Worth trying playing with too. I think it would look weird. Because look, if I start popping that in, I've kind of cut myself off here. And then these as well. I'll pick those back up. So doing it all the way across, it feels weird to me having it quite so long and straight all the way like that. Whereas doing it on the shorter one, I feel breaks it up more. You prefer it like that? Fair enough. Alternating checker pattern, that'd be too busy. The whole point of picking up the beehives is that rather than doing it like that becomes visually a bit more busy. It's trying to draw more attention to the floor. We don't want to be drawing attention to the floor. We want to be drawing attention to the actual details of the room. The floor is supposed to quietly support the rest of the decor. Yes. Galleries, I guess. Take these ones out. There we go. Pop ourselves around. God damn it. And get back to installing that floor as was. No. There we go. And take out this. There we are. So you come in, you've got that straight line on the approach, so it's kind of guiding you in, but after that, as soon as you kind of cast your eyes around, you lose the streakiness of it. It is just wooden floor, rather than having stripes widthways on the full length of the room. Yeah, I do prefer it like that. Also, as I'm going to have the divider anyway, it's going to match with that. So that's good. That is good, and that only used up, let me see here, 32, 38, 40? Oh, of course I used 40. It's 5 by 8, Ken. Well, I just did math for no reason. Yeah, let's rest. Now, seeing as that floor design is going to take materials that's going to need some time to accumulate, let's also think about the roofing. I've got 2 blocks to work with in making the ceiling of each of these, after which it's the floor of the next floor. The 2 blocks to work with, I can have a bit of a curve to it. I'm thinking birch. Because it's such a bright, light, workable wood, I think birch might be the one. Definitely not the, what's it? It's not Silvergrave. Whatever the new biome's called. But not the white wood. So go for the birch with that light coloured tint to it. That could look nicely. Did I bring some birch along? No, that would have been smart. Yeah, Conversion, I don't know why, but limited excavation stuff is usually like 500. Usually, yeah. Bit of a pain. Alright. I should have some birch over here. Logs. Birch. Oh, that's not a lot. To the trees! Let's get a little bit away from where I live, so I don't just, chop down my scenery. Actually, it all changes into pine everywhere. Here we go. Let's cut these ones. Yeah. Go. We'll just get a stack of the birch here, that'll be fine. We're already up to 18. At least doing this, I know that DE can't just then do a dev stream, say, oh yeah, we're patching it so you no longer need birch to make birch stuff. I am safe to stream this kind of thing and not have it suddenly gazumped under me. Necromech. Did anyone actually see that coming? Did anyone have, on any bingo card of any kind of guess, D would suddenly, and without fanfare, relent on the whole, you need a Necromech for the new war? Because I certainly didn't see that coming. After all the noise they had made about why it was requirement. I'm genuinely a little surprised. At the same time, like from a logical perspective, it makes sense because they just haven't used Necromechs in future content. So maybe they've just given up on that entirely. They've been present in bits, but they've not been used. And so maybe they're just going to hold off that requirement for some time else. But still. Oh, I've got my stack. I'm good. Alright. And face plant. Just kidding. I'm not that suicidal. Right, let's get the birch planks out of that. As we do the rest of them. And let's do a little bit of birch staring. Yeah. Good work. Actually, let me think about this. If I go birch planks around the outside on layer 5, layer 6, I can have birch stairs into slabs to give it a transition. And if I'm doing that, the stairs on the big room will be doing the outer ring of the 8x5, which means the inner bit where the slabs would be 6x3, which is 18 slabs. 8x5 would be 2 7s and 2 4s. That's 14 and 8, 22 stairs. Okay, and then the rest is the rest. And you see, this is a very similar, not the same, but very similar to the beehives there, so it'll be fine for our construction purposes. Let's get a bit of good old, good times of scaffold. I'm thinking up on the top. We got this. There we go. And then on top of it, I need it to be the stairs. How do I want that to look, actually? No, I want the stairs to come out from it. I think like that. There we go, yeah. And then it'll be slabs the rest of the way. Yeah, so that should work. That should work, I think. Because the alternative would be to... Yeah, no, there's not an alternative I'd want there. I suppose I could have slabs on the inner ring, then stairs, and then slabs again in the top bit. I think that might be overcooking the shape. Let's do this. Let's do this. Nope. We got competing musics again, haven't we? There we are. Right. Okie dokie. So, stair action. Nope. Not like that. Gonna need to bridge across a bit. Gonna look like this, this, this. Go. And over here. Okay, and then it'll be slabs in this section. There we are. Might as well leave the wood in place for now. And now you see the importance of that natural light. Now you see the importance of it, because if I had it non-natural, you just get what little bit comes through the doorway, that'd be horrible. If the doorway's deep in as well, every bit of that's horrible. The natural light is really important for giving it a cozier, friendly feel. We'll still need to use some lighting elements in here to further enhance it, but the natural bit really comes to bat for it. Let's for a moment put some lanterns in there as well. And yeah, just that adds in so much warmth as well. That's good. I could probably... Oh, I can't hang out off that? All that? Oh, that's... Might have myself in a little bit of a pickle with that design. I'll figure it out. There are so many lighting options, I could figure things out. But yeah. As far as an interior goes, the bare bones, walls, ceiling, floor, that's come together nice enough. The wooden interior, it's a faux wooden interior. The idea I have in my head is that it gives it a homier vibe, while still being the more upmarket terracotta actual main structure. It's just a veneer. And then that lot up there won't be visible once I've got the rest of the corridor interior in, so they'll be kind of hidden away from the structure, which will look best. I might cut back that and turn it into stairs anyway, but I'll figure that out. But for now, that I think covers where this design is going. It is beginning to take shape in good ways. Yeah, that is coming together nicely. You can see how the villagers are all going to have their areas to inhabit. All the way around there, and we'll do similar ones down there. And then once I've got the first floor fully furnished and all the bits together, I can work on construction of the second floor. It will build up into a rather large structure. In total, this should be able to occupy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 11 down here I think it was, that's 18, and then on the upper floor probably about the same again. So we're looking at around about 36 villagers. Should be able to inhabit this one large structure that'll be here in the end. 36 villagers, which is absolutely massive compared to a system like this. I acknowledge that. Oops, I am in the farm. A system like this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 20 villagers in this one section. And that's using them with a block separator, so it's easier to ship them out on carts later. If you've done upgraded them, you can put them in side by side, and this would then be 40 villagers. The entirety of that complex I'm building on 3 levels would fit in here, if you wanted to be completely unethical about it. Yeah. Turns out living space takes up space, who knew? Who bloody well knew? Anyway, that is where we're going to wrap it up for today, because I have got a lot of things I need to do over the weekend and cannot stay up terribly late. So thank you very much everyone for joining in. I do hope you have enjoyed the dev stream and the constructions here in Minecraft. We'll be back with some more Warframe on Sunday, where we can definitely talk more about what we've seen in the dev stream and what is up and coming with that. But for the meantime, have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next one. For now, bye-bye.